Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Revenge of the Crit. And say hello, cast members. Let me.
Hello, cast members.
Oh, I was trying not to do that. I was fighting it.
You fool, you want to
Hi,
buffoon?
how are you?
Wonderful weather we're having.
I was gonna say, wonderful weather we're having.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, we're back.
Everything is normal.
Yeah, everything.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah, everything is getting normal-ish. It's been week off. We had to, stand by with our fellow other streamers with protesting for the hate raid situation going on. I don't know how effective it has been, but it looks like, people might have noticed it. I have been up to date on the details, but yeah, we're back in action and Soren is out for the moment, but he hopefully should arrive within the half hour. California traffic is a bitch, as many of you all know. But
I can confirm this.
yes. And speaking of confirming it, we'll just going down the line of players we have today. Tati, if you would like to start us off.
Oh shit, yeah, I would be next. Okay, hello, Tati here. I'm playing Raziel. He saved Kis'tulias, who nearly got himself killed again. We'll see what happens. Yeah, as you do. So yeah, he's okay. He's trying to keep everyone alive. Again, it's fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
It's fine.
Literally,
fine.
the room you're in is like scorching, like with electric red Sith lightning singes, and it's like, yeah, everything's fine. A Sith god ghost just swore that he'll come for me. This is fine.
Joke's
Like,
on you.
you-
I don't even
Right.
You said you'll come for me? Bring it on. I'll be waiting, bitch.
We did technically fight a ghost. That is correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, next down the line, we have Jinkles.
Hello, everyone. I play Jinkles. I'm Shir'iven. I am.
Oh my god, he's real!
Oh no.
Oh my god, Shir'iven from Star Wars Revenge of the Crit, the campaign, streaming every Wednesday at 9/8/7 Central on Twitch.tv. So nice of you to be. Hi.
Anyway, I'm Kirsten or Jinkles or Love Jinkles on Twitter. I play the lovely mom Shir'iven, who is literally on the verge of a mental breakdown because of what has been going on with her family.
Boy.
Fair.
And yeah, after that, down the line, we have Ashais.
Oh, that's me. That's right. I'm so used to Christian taking over. Anyway, hey guys, Chase here. You all know me, and I know you. Don't ask how. That's just information to me and me alone, and you will never find out about that. And I play RCO 947 or Viper if you're nasty. Yeah, I don't know why. That it's in my contract. I have to say that every time. Anyway, so stuff's happening concerning my boy. And all I could say is just Republic Commando theme increases.
Yeah, remind me. I
Just
need to play that at some point over the episode.
but yeah, no. Who boy, from one arc on to the next.
Yeah. We'll have some downtime. Like, there's some Coruscant things to do.
Of course, the council.
Yeah, the council. You gotta go to the council. You never call the council anymore.
You never call the council, honey. Your father calls the council every time, and Master Yoda always answers. Master Yoda always answers, Mom. You don't understand. It's just him and Mace that do all the talking. Well, someone at least answers.
Just be glad nobody disconnects from the council.
Little do we
If
know.
anyone who gets that reference, you get a cookie.
All right, and last for now, but certainly not least, our lovely, lovely guest, Logan Ladehall.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, forgive me. Logan Ladehall? You mean the Logan Ladehall of official Nat 19 teen fame? That Logan Ladehall?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I just got like in the mode of like the last name is on my brain. I have to get it out. I can't just say Logan.
Going to Laidlaw.
Lay law. Did I say lay lawn? Like
You said I heard laid hall.
Oh no!
oh no, I am terrible.
I was just like,
No, it's fine. It's
there's
fine.
a moment of go with it. It's a joke you don't get. But I was like, no, I need to know what is this.
No, it wasn't a reference. I just genuinely brain farted. Please.
Hey, I'm Logan Laidlaw, professional voice actor and TTRPG content creator. Normally DM and player on Nat 19's games. And here I am, Kis'tulias, a wonderful boy who, despite pelting himself with death flags, giving away his best weapon, and trying his best to be off guard, has not managed to get himself killed. Not for a lack of earnest trying, and engaged in a whirlwind of no, I'll sacrifice myself to save you at the end of the last session to murder a ghost.
Yeah, it's the fact you're a monk, man. Like, if you had just gone literally anything else of like if you didn't go so deep into monk, you might have been dead by this point.
Stunning strike's a hell of a drug,
Probably.
especially when the ghost isn't immune to stun for some reason.
You know, I might
Take this, ghost nerves!
Exactly.
Seize!
I might just revisit that because the ghost being stunned is kind of ridiculous. But
Who needs a proton pack when I've got these hands instead?
I'm gonna be real with you, Kevin. A part of my brain last time was kind of wanted to ask if we should check if it was immune to stun, but the other part of my brain was fighting it. So
There
I was just as well not checking.
Oh,
I
no.
feel like
Yeah.
that's classic. That's classic D&D what if monkey scenario, where just part of me was just like, that's a big thing right there. Hey DM, can I punch it?
It's just like part of you is like, would this logically make sense if we can stun a ghost? The other part of you is like, haha, ghosts go boom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm there. If the DM doesn't want to double check that part of the character sheet, who am I to tell them how to do their job?
I just want to punch things.
Totally valid, but yeah. Yeah, you guys killed the forest ghost, and that's gonna totally not bite you in the ass later. But yeah, we'll Jinkles, you still have the recap up, ready to go? Yes, I do. Okay. I don't know if you're muted because I did not hear you just now.
Yeah, I think you're muted.
I
Your
am
mic's
muted.
muted.
I'm sorry. I'm literally like, I'm trying. I just realized I haven't eaten since like 10 this morning, so I'm like,
Honey,
I'll probably eat.
I've been there.
honey.
Yeah.
I've been drinking tea.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I was gonna. You nearly gave me a heart attack. I was just about to say I've been drinking. I'm like, Kirsten.
Hey, it's in character. Shir'iven is wine mom. She needs a little. She needs a little red.
I
joy.
don't care. Get some bread down that gullet.
Yeah.
Sherry's wine mom. I'm just liquor aunt.
Liquor on, but yeah.
I don't care what disposition of aunt you are. Eat something, please.
No, I did. I just had like I had leftover salad, so I.
Okay, good.
Alright, good. But yeah, with everything out of the way, and without further ado, we will go into the recap in just a moment.
I love you. Take care of yourself, please.
I'm sorry, I got carried away.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're good, honey. I love you.
Yeah,
That's for you.
Oh, just you can mute yourself for just a mo.
I love those.
Any second now.
Oh shit, that's right. You guys aren't hearing it.
Kev.
Wow, that was.
I was like, is it happening on stream?
That
or-
was for me very much an
Oh,
eyes shifting from
God.
side to side, like I'm not gonna. I'm missing something.
Ladies and
This
gentlemen,
is
we are
on me.
experiencing technical difficulties.
I'm sorry.
It's like
we didn't.
it's like the woman with the calculations gif in her mind.
Hands slowly going above head.
I didn't have the. I had the YouTube video going up for me. I was like, yeah, I'm jamming along. And you guys are like, where's the music?
This is. I think this is one of those
good
days.
Lord.
Yeah, it
This is
is
one of those days.
2 weeks. This will do to you.
It's been 2 weeks.
This is what happens when we have long breaks.
All right.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and the brain starts sticking.
There we go. Take two.
There we go.
In the short time we've been on Dathomir, there has never been a dull moment. Nova, Viper's former squad leader, has been revealed to still be alive on Skako Minor. We shall be embarking on the mission soon, but we must wait on this due to Soren being overtaken by the sun's influence. Thanks to Raziel's efforts, his spirit has hopefully left us. All that is left now is to say our goodbyes to Kis'tulias and the Night Sisters, and then we shall finally be heading back to Coruscant after 9 long days. What awaits us on Coruscant is the arrival of Havoc Squad and the journey ahead.
Alright. Now we'll just clear that. Or wait for it to fish out. There we go.
Did it. Thank you. Good episode, everybody.
Alright.
Good night, everybody.
Alright. So. Alright. So, friends, foes, and undecided. We continue from where we left off as Raziel threw the smoke of Viper's grenade that he had left to attempt to slow down the sun and cover Kis'tulias' escape. Raz slicing clean through the apparition of the sun as it evaporated into flame and ash. And you guys are standing still in that hallway, and Soren is just passed out right by you guys, and as that all clears up, the Night Sisters from the room that you were all in, like, pop out with their bows, like, just cocked off at him. One has their light bow cocked, aimed at Soren, and one has...
Hang on, I've got a question out of character real quick. I thought Viper left with Soren, or are they still in
Yeah,
there?
Viper left to go get the ship.
I left to get the ship.
Got it, okay.
They left to get them as far as possible and get to there while everyone else everyone else was supposed to run away, but that's
Alright.
not quite what we did.
We're not quite good at following directions.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought, because my brain was like, okay, they follow directions, and I remembered, alright, you guys, I forget, you guys don't do that shit.
Nope.
But yeah, so, we'll go into Viper for right now. What do you, anything you're saying to yourself, or, like, trying to, like, snap, are you trying to, like, bring back Soren? He is unconscious for right now. He is, like, very, very exhausted. Just knocked out for the moment.
Yeah, that's right. Cause we just, yeah. God, I forgot when the chiss is sus. That is it. We left on that cliffhanger. Thank you for reminding me about that.
Oh yeah, and you know that you left Commander Kane in the room where the sleeper is.
Yes, I did, because it's like I'm so I think what was the thing? Just carry him.
Yeah, it was like carry him back to the ship.
Yeah, carry him back to the ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is a ways off, but I'll say like the closest thing you know you could take him to, or unless you want to go all the way to the ship, it'll take you like with your. If you're flying full speed with your jetpack, probably within, like, 15, 20-ish minutes. If you want to just fly all the way there.
Yeah, no, fuck it, let's fly, because it's just like, At least that way I have the high ground in some form.
All right.
Stop a sword! I have the high ground!
You underestimate my power. Don't try it! Just drops him.
And like a rancor just catches him in his mouth. Oh god, but yeah, Soren is sleeping like a baby in your arms, Viper. He's like you can barely see the redness of his eyes, like as he is opening and closing them repeatedly. But yeah, anything you like to do while you have a moment alone on the ship?
He's sort of just well, and like that I make it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know what? How many points do I have left? Do I even have it? Because I kind of split it.
Yeah, you spent a shit ton of them in that fight.
Do I even? I've got nothing. Okay, so even if I could try to do it, nah. All right. So he is we handcuffed him, right? Like he is like restrained.
No, you. Oh no, wait. I think he'd still be in the wires. Maybe, but
Yeah.
like, yeah. By the time you I'll say like, but by the time you get to the ship, they'll be like more than, yeah, they'll have worn off, and he's still like unconscious. So, yeah, it's not
Okay,
like you can do much.
yeah. Okay, so I guess whatever. Like, if yeah, no, I guess I'll try to find like at least like some sort of like some cuffs so I can just like cuff him at least.
You do know that the medical portion of the ship, there is a bed there for patients, and it does have straps if you do need to tie him down.
Ah, all right, then let's do that then.
All right, just going full what's the word I'm looking for? Mental hospital on his ass.
Exactly.
He's gonna wake up and be like, "Why am I tied down like this?"
Exactly. So yeah.
But yeah.
I'll do yeah, so yeah, I'll put that strap him in and then I'll leave the room and it's I was gonna say, I was like, are there any movable benches in the ship, or is everything just sort of like set down? Like everything's just like pretty
like at least like a 2-seater bench you're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say there's like a hover couch in there. There's like the corner like dining area, like similar to what's
It's just
and you have like a couch just on the offset when there's like
I
holo
know
TV.
I know it's one of those I know it's the future, so everything's got to be a sliding door, but can I just move the couch against the door to the med bay, so to act as like sort of like a barricade? Literally just the equivalent of putting a chair against the door.
Okay. You can always just like hack it with like, your vibro deck and just be like, all right, he is not getting out unless someone wants to come in.
Right. That's right. I could just that's right. Think smarter, not harder.
Here, look at some memory.
Oh my god. That's
all right.
what
What
are
did
they
you
put
put
in
in
there?
All right, we're starting off hot.
Wow. It's
God damn it!
It's for those of you
no, twist it.
For those
I
of
am
you,
twisting it.
For those of you just yeah, you can't see it in chat, but we're just putting the Chris oh goddamn.
The scene
from
Blue
Family
Harvest,
Guy
the scene
meme.
from Blue Harvest where Chris and Peter are trying to get the couch out of the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Twist it.
That's
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off the cushions, unscrew the caps, because honestly, we're making this work a lot harder for us.
Yeah.
I'm taking this couch.
I'm taking this couch.
My favorite part is just the like, oh, wait, let's just figure this out.
But yeah, back to the game. Yeah, I'll say just for funsies, if you could roll me a tech check just to see if Soren does attempt to escape, how much he gotta do to try to break that lock.
Just make a whole ass escape room for him. Oh right, since I have a tech check, right?
Yeah, tech check.
So since I gained techie for all you folks out there for leveling up, I now have I now have expertise in tech, which means I get to I no longer get a +7 to it. I get a +11.
Oh god, Jesus. Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
Let's just I'll just roll it at base because I can't add for some reason I can't add prestige to this, so I'll just.
Oh no, I can add it on there for you real quick.
Oh yeah, add a +4 I guess to it.
Oh no,
following this roll.
Yeah, let me just put it on there for you.
You can do it through your beside core bio and powers, the little gear wheel. You click that, you go down to the skill list, and where it says normal, you just make that expertise.
Yeah, I see it somewhere. Technology, there we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it should, back in core, it should have the +11.
Okay. You fool! Oh.
All right, go ahead and first roll of the night. This can only be good.
14.
14.
Wow, you are lucky it has a high modifier, but yeah.
What a good time for you to join us. How fitting.
Oh yeah. Hi,
is everyone dying?
Soren is here! Holy shit!
Soren's here!
Everyone is here!
No, I'm... It's the force projection from my coma, so...
Oh yeah.
There's that.
in a holding cell right now.
Yeah, enjoy. While you're securing it, you just hear from inside the room, just, what's happening?
I'm currently designing your specified Star Wars escape room.
Oh.
Yeah, he just basically locked the medical bay door from the opposite side, and you are basically belted, tied down to the medical bed. So
Cool.
have fun with that. And you just see the door close, and just you're
Still unconscious, I believe.
Still
Oh
unconscious.
yeah, you are knocked the fuck out, and yeah.
Viper's doing the Chris Peter from Family Guy at the couch.
And yeah, and
It seems like a good. No, it is a good idea. What am I even saying? Seemed like fucking. Come on.
oh yeah, and yeah, Soren. Like in this whole time, you have been. There's been no what's the word? No voices from the sun that you can tell in your mind. Your master of the sources of Ron has not come in contact with you. I will say you still like hearing the buzz of messages in the back of your head, but you can't tell who that's from at the moment because you're still knocked out.
Cool. I'm in a coma.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. You're just basically, it's essentially your phone is on vibrate, you feel it, and you're just like, no, I just need to fall asleep.
Time to write down some cool coma dreams.
Go ahead. But yeah, while that's going on, going back to Kis'tulias, Shir'iven, and Raz, anything you three are up to in after killing God or killing Satan?
Shiri kind of like finally gets up after like experiencing all of that, and she just rushes to Raziel and Kis'tulias. There's that still painted worry on her face because, like, dear God, Raziel yet again has gone in and tried to basically almost sacrifice himself. Can we not?
No, it's a good move. Do it. It's a good move. Do it more.
Yeah, he's kind of a reckless idiot.
Just
I get this. I get this thing we're doing here.
Sigh comes from Shiri, and she looks everyone over. How banged up is everyone?
Between the two of you, Kis'tulias and Raz.
I am
actually
80
not that bad.
I'm 84 points down.
Let me see. I'm
I'm like 20 points ish from max health.
I have a health pack. I'm gonna heal Kis'tulias with that health pack. It's a
Is it a med pack?
It's a med pack. Yeah, it's a plus 3d6.
I do have one of my own if you don't want to waste it.
I mean, we're going back to Coruscant. I'll be fine.
Okay, I'm not gonna turn down hit points. So
okay. That's okay.
So what is it? It's an HD plus.
3d6 healing.
Oh, yours is different than mine.
What the fuck?
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, because mine says my. Is it like an item for you? Is that yeah? You know what? I'll just take it. It's good. Mine is the way I written it might be a different item. Is I roll one of my HD plus my con modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also,
mine's different, I guess.
Kev, you might want to scroll down on the rolls because it's stuck in a wisdom save from like last 2 weeks ago.
Oh shit! Yeah. Let me. I don't know why it is. Where is it? There we go.
Yay! 8 hit points.
There we go. Yeah.
Y'all.
Yay! 8.
Hey, that's
Now for the 70 something less.
It's better than nothing.
Context.
Today's number of
That
the
is the maximum hit point value of a commoner, of a regular person.
You're even trying your best, okay?
She's tired. It's okay.
Yeah.
The strength of a Jedi and a normal person.
Exactly.
Shiri kind of just like looks over them, just let's just get out of here, please. It'll only take so much for one more day.
Yeah, good idea. And Raz turns off his lightsaber, puts it away, looks up at Shir'iven and Kis'tulias.
And I'll say in that moment, just behind you, Shir'iven, Mother Talzin forms right behind you.
Does she try to do a sneak on me? Like,
Oh no, she's making herself known to you.
Okay.
And she's like,
Sure.
oh, go ahead.
Shuri kind of like at the sound of it, then like her what's it called? Her Leiku start twitching a little bit, and she kind of like turns and just. And she kind of like turns to the forming and everything. Almost like a here we go.
And like she's just looking at you like, you know, with daggers in the eyes. And oh, let me just fix that. Yeah, and she goes, "What has transpired here?"
Our teammate Soren was possessed by the brother. We've have had him retreat from his body, fought the ghost of him, and he's vanished.
She just kind of looks to all the chaos that has gone about in the area.
And Raz will look at Mother Talzin, step up, like next to Shir'iven, and go, "She's telling the truth. I saw it happen with my own eyes."
They had mentioned that they were after my body, so I'm not entirely sure what that means, Mother Talzin, but it appears I've caused trouble for you.
No, this is something far bigger than I expected. I should have known that boy, that man you called Soren, had carried such a dark energy within him. The one you call the Sun, who we call the Sun. Talking to Kis'tulias,
I keep saying brother. God damn, sorry.
You're good.
He's like
Brother.
nodding, so he has no idea what the significance of that is, but he's nodding very slowly.
The nephew.
The nephew.
Nephew.
Hey, it's a relative term that means boy. It's close enough.
My brother's cousin's former roommate.
Words.
Former roommate.
And of course, the cousin, Darth Roman. Hey, Nico!
And,
Hey, Soren.
and yeah, she
Brother.
goes on. This. How did
my
he come
nose.
across such a powerful being?
What was the name of the planet that we found the thing
Yeah,
on?
it was Iduxon.
Ducks
Right.
it was the moon.
Yeah. Yep.
We came across a shrine dedicated to the sun on Duxon. Raziel had a spirit rush through him at first. We didn't realize until we were on Mandalore that Soren even carried him with him. He's been doing his best to repress every single thing that the sun has put on him until now. We haven't seen him become possessed like this.
Interesting. Once his form was no longer present, I felt my power greatly weaken for a moment. We sisters draw from both the son and the daughter, the creators of the light and what you would call the light and dark sides of the Force. And both have been useful in our magics, but the sun especially so.
We are sorry for causing a ruckus at your temple, Mother Talzin. It was such a quick-minute decision. Soren was possessed and was trying to. The son was trying to possess Kis'tulias. We didn't want any harm to come to anyone.
It's a bad choice. My body's terrible.
I tried to stop him.
And
I'm sorry if I caused any damage here.
And she'll sort of hover over to you, Raz, and be like, "You've done what you could, my son. I could tell that you struck the final blow to him. Your mother would be most pleased."
He doesn't really know how to respond. He just kind of glances away, like scratches his cheek, a small smile forming before looking back again. Yeah, a little embarrassed.
"But if there is no more business you have here, I would advise you leave before more separatists or unwanted individuals come at my doorstep."
Of course.
Understood. Before we leave, is there a chance I can ask you a few questions?
Of course. If you need to, I will be in my chambers. The rest of you make preparations for your leave. And Master Jedi,
Yes, Mother Taliesin.
remember what I told you about Ventress. I am a woman of my word.
What did she tell me? Because that was like 3 sessions ago. I
You're
completely
good.
forgot.
It was, if you or anyone you know, any Jedi, kills Ventress, she's gonna make them suffer.
Okay. Shir'iven nods. Understood. Thank you for helping Raziel and the hospitality you've given us. And Shir'iven gives a head bow to Mother Taliesin.
It is nothing. I just hope that our paths never cross again under such dire circumstances.
I hope for the same. And if that's it, Shuri's going to look to Raz and kind of like usher towards Mother Taliesin. If you need me, I'll be making preparations to head back to the ship. I'll be waiting for you.
Right. Thank you.
And with that, she looks to Kis'tulias, and she offers a smile. Hope to see you on our way off then.
I'll stay here, and whenever Raz is heading back your way, I'll make sure they make it there. Then we can all say our tearful goodbyes. You can tell me all what you love most about me, and then head on your way.
Noted. And with that, Shiriven's going to head out.
All right. So, Raz, you're following Talzin to ask her things?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow her to her room or wherever she takes me.
Okay.
I'll be outside. I'll see you guys when you're done. I'm gonna go collapse against a wall.
Yeah. See you soon.
Later.
All right. And, Sherry, are you just heading back to the ship?
Yeah, I'll kind of make sure that I'll make sure that Raziel's speeder is all ready to go and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll probably make my way back myself.
Okay. Yeah, speeder's slightly banged up from earlier. But yeah, it's still very much operable. And you can just drive it yourself there and back very quickly. It's might be like less. Yeah, you cut the time off. Cut the travel time significantly, so also you can get there to the ship within like 15-ish minutes or less.
Alright.
Yeah, and you Viper, you see Shir'iven, approaching the ship on Raz's speeder.
It's a relief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
When Shuri gets to the speeder, she gets to the ship, she kind of like gets it back on, loaded, and everything, and then she's going to go walk on and check up on Viper and Soren.
But yeah, we'll say yeah. Oh yeah, Viper, you do tell her where Soren is, yeah?
Oh yeah, obviously. I'm at this point. It's like, at this point, I'm just sort of like running ship diagnostics, I guess, since just like, time to kill. Time to kill. One of our party members is trying to kill someone else. You know,
Shuri kind of like when she hears that, she kind of just like she looks confused for a moment, like, but the brother came out of it. Hold on. And she's gonna go try
and just no hesitation, no hesitation as he's doing that. He's just sort of like I'd imagine sort of like, oh yeah, I put him in med bay. I sort of strapped him down. You know, can't be safe and sorry. And the minute she says just sort of like, but the brother came out of it, he just turns around, just sort of like, General, with all due respect, we just fought a ghost. I'm not taking any chances. and just turns back, goes back to diagnostics.
You know what? Fair enough. And she's just gonna walk to medbay and... Alright, I'll use the last of my force. I have like 4 force points left. Using the last of it on a sense force to make sure that he's clean.
Alright, go ahead, sense their force.
Where the heck is that?
Do that force sense.
It's so dirty. It's filthy.
There you go.
Oh my god. Alright, let's see. It's gonna take a bit. There we go. The duration, sense force. Force this way. Action determines its qualities. Oh, 3rd level slide. CV. Okay. Yeah, just ups the range. Yeah,
she's sensing like any sense of the brother with the son within him.
Whatever was there of the son does not appear to be there anymore. Yeah, it looks all clear from what you can tell. Yeah, and like whatever is left of Soren, it's pretty much just akin to a very small candle flame-ish of like a dark with a hint of light. Yeah, he just needs a lot of rest at this point.
A relieved sigh comes from Shuri, and she's going to unstrap him. And how far are the beds from like the is he in a bed or is he in like a?
Yeah, he's on like a medical bed right now,
okay.
So he's a little ways away from like the ship had like normal rooms. It's a little bit.
To visualize that, is that like an operating table kind of dealio?
Yeah.
If there's like an actual like, if there's like pillows or blankets around, Shuri's going to just get them all set up, and then we'll put him on like some machine just to make sure that he's monitored properly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you can probably like roll out one of the IVs or like the heart monitor things just to make sure his vitals and everything are normal, which they appear to be. It's just a little faint, but he's stable.
Yeah. Well, she'll keep him hooked up and she'll just like tuck him in and make sure that he's okay.
Oh, Mom.
Come in. Get him a warm glass of milk.
It's blue milk.
She leaves a nice cup of water next to him if he wakes up. And with that, Shuri's going to probably settle at one of the chairs at the side of the room until we get signs that Raziel's back.
All right. Speaking of Raz, we'll say you're going up a lot of these like spiral staircases as Mother Taliesin sort of leads you up into her private inner sanctum within the temple, and it looks like a lot of skulls are there, a lot of Rancor artwork. It looks like you see ancient depictions of the Night Sisters and Brothers sort of spread throughout her room, as she like sort of goes behind a desk and like moves a seat for you. And between you guys, there's like this little center a glass orb with like what looks to be yellow flowing smoke inside of it. And she goes, "What do you have to ask of me, child?"
After I take a seat and she asks that, Raz will go, we never really got to talk about it before, but you said you sensed things about me with our Night Sister blood. Do you know anything about the whereabouts of my father or my brother?
She kind of looks down for a moment and just back to your eyes and goes, "Your father, I have not been keeping tabs of as of late. I know that last I saw him, he was going to be in league with these pirates, led by what did you call them? This Weequay pirate, Hondo Onaga, I believe his name is. And that was the last. I've been very preoccupied, and things with the war shroud my ability to perceive where people may lie. As far as your brother, I am not as aware of him, so unfortunately, I have no idea what he possibly could be."
With that, hang on, out of character, I know Django told him to go somewhere if Boba was fine. Did he say who to meet with, or was it just the planet?
It was just the planet on Florm, I believe, yeah.
Florm, yeah. Okay, gotcha. With that, back in character. I see. I suppose I'll see if I can investigate the name elsewhere.
Perhaps. If you do find him, and he is at a loss of where to go, then he is more than welcome to come be a Night Brother here. And the invitation is open to you too, always.
I see. Thank you, but I have to decline for now. There's something else I have to do. After this ritual, He just kind of...
Whoa! Hold on.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, ah! Thank you, Kaylee, for the raid. Holy shit!
Wow! Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Okay.
Oh my
The
god!
Kaylee Mills.
Hey,
Hey,
Kaylee.
Kaylee!
Hi, Kaylee.
Holy
Thanks for the
Hi,
raid.
Kaylee.
Composure,
Holy
the
Moses.
professionals.
Thank
You
you
do this-
so much. Ah! I was
Hello
not
there.
prepared. Oh no.
That is local. That is world-renowned voice actress and donut queen Kaylee Mills, who just rated us for what was that? 104.
Yeah.
104.
That's
Hot
good
damn.
Lord, woman.
that'll just about do it tonight. I
You,
think...
we've gamers. We've done it. We've reached triple digits.
We've cracked the code. We did it.
Yell your favorite donut to the sky. Oh, easy. Vanilla sprinkled.
Glazed.
Glazed!
French cruller.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And your favorite
Holy
donut, Logan?
Moses.
I was letting you guys bask. My favorite donut would be Probably just like rainbow sprinkle donuts, if I'm gonna be honest.
Ooh,
Nice, nice.
good choice.
But yeah.
There's
A lot of nostalgia held up there for me.
There's a local donut shop near me that has like these big donuts. I mean, I'm fucking talking like huge, like bigger than your hand thing. And
Like
they make
honkin' donuts.
They have the best fucking maple bacon bars. You ever had a maple bacon bar before? It is the best.
They're so
Just-
good. Oh,
Yeah. Just,
also,
oh, go ahead. Just before.
Kaylee, I really love your take on keeping so freaking much. It's awesome to actually have you here. Oh my god.
Yes. Thanks again so much for the rate. Wow, making my night. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no,
just
Thank you.
yeah,
no.
just,
I'm full.
oh,
You can't pull her. No.
Here,
one day,
I'm
one
blessing
day.
You.
Yeah,
I'm blessing
also-
you with the power of her to get her. I'm blessing you with her. If I can get Bal, you can get her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, congrats. Also, Kaylee, love your take on Akira in Street Fighter V. It's good stuff.
Yes.
You're
I'm sorry.
also...
I'm a little starstruck. Dead ass.
Holy shit! Yeah, this is
You-
awesome.
Yeah.
Heckin' you're Rose in Dark Deity, right?
Yeah.
Heckin' nice. I haven't gotten to talk to many of the other Dark Deity actors.
Okay. Whew.
All right.
Starstruck
Anyway,
aside.
we were doing a
We-
we were doing a.
I was wondering what
There's
the,
a
the yelling
there was
was
a
about, and
D&D
then
thing
whoa,
here.
Yeah,
whoa.
we were approaching a feels moment, but
Yeah. Anyway, we were in a
And then
campaign.
we got
We're doing a
excited.
campaign.
but yeah. So, but yeah,
So
but yeah.
back in game, in character.
We're calm, cool, and composed.
Exactly. Totally fine.
And,
Yeah. No,
yeah.
thanks for the raise.
Action.
Into action. So, yeah. After Taliesin says that, Rez said, thank you, but I'm going to have to decline for now. There's something else I need to do.
At
Something else.
that,
Oh, go ahead.
with-
You go ahead.
At that moment, she sort of grabs your hand, and is like, "I urge you to reconsider. I know I have not been very much in your physical life, as you weren't raised here, but the shroud of the dark side leaves me uncertain as to what will come for you and your allies. I care not for what lies for them, but I care for what fate has in store for you, my Raz."
Taliesin, I understand your worries, and words cannot describe how grateful I am for what you've done for me here. I can't thank you enough for saving my life. But I can't stay. Don't misunderstand. I'm not... I can't see myself ever joining the Jedi. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not a Sith either. Nor will I ever be, after seeing what they've done. My path belongs somewhere else. Somewhere in the middle. While this war's going on, I can't stand by and let what happened to my village happen again. No. I want to save people. Like my mother would. I want to make her proud. And I hope I can make you proud too.
She is eases her grip on your hand, and instead moves it on top of yours and puts her other hand on top, very gingerly. and goes, like, closes her eyes, looks down, and then back to you and goes, I understand. This is... I don't... Your mother would want what you would deem best. And if that is fighting on behalf of the Republic and putting an end to the separatists, then that is the path you will go. And unlike the Jedi, my doors will remain open to you should anything unimaginable happen. I just want you to be safe.
Thank you for understanding, Mother Taliesin.
And she'll sort of like come behind you and just like give you a hug from behind and just rub your arms, caress your arms very softly. It feels cold, like, but also warm at the same time. Like, if you didn't know any better, it would feel like your mother is like caressing you back in your youngin' days.
He'll lean back into the hug.
And with that, she'll also like go behind her desk and pull out this little talisman that like this other Night Sister looking talisman, and she goes, your mother would have wanted you to have this as well. And
what is it?
And she like places it on around your neck, and she goes, this protected her from, we found this off of her body, or she left it here, and she used it for training purposes to see how resilient she could be against other Force users and people who would cross her, and this will hopefully ease your fight against Maul. And for with this, you now have, let me just see if you already do. I don't believe you do. You do have proficiency in this. Where is it? There we are. Yeah, this is, you can mark off, you now have a Talisman of the Night Sisters, and what is this? You are now proficient in Wisdom saving throws.
Oh, you thank Jesus, I need that.
You know what's strong? You know what's stronger than fucking wisdom saves? Family.
Damn right.
Yeah, just click that off right there. Boom.
Oh,
yeah.
That's the good stuff.
So now your worst save is intelligence.
Oh,
Nice.
Also, Logan, I saw that. I'm thinking
That's fine.
Yeah, it'll take, by the time you like are on your way to Coruscant or land there, you will be attuned to it, but yeah, that is your new your gift, another gift from Mama. But
Oh, awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, he touches the talisman, kind of getting a feel for it in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Looks up. Thank you. Again, I wish she was here for me to tell that to.
Don't worry. She always watches over you. And she is one with the Force, as the Jedi would say. And she will always be close by. So do not fear that you are ever alone.
Yeah. I suppose you're right.
and she'll like sort of like offer you back up on, out of the chair and be like, "Now, let us bring you back to your allies and prepare for your next journey."
Right. Oh, wait. You said you can't sense my father, but what about my brother?
Unfortunately, I have not kept tabs on him as much. The last I saw, he was actually heading off-world, but from what I could tell, it looks like he was heading for what was left of Hutt territories. As to what system, you will have to find that for yourself.
Alright, that's better than nothing. Guess the rest is on me. Thanks anyway.
Of course. Oh, and you might want to take your prisoner with you. She is still unconscious in the sleeper's chamber.
Right. Yeah. Should probably do that. He just kind of rubs his neck awkwardly.
She's just like, whoops.
He's just like, I almost forgot about that. Whoopsie.
Yeah. I should have probably had that little reminder. You did kind of leave her unconscious in there.
Yeah, that was our bad.
Doodle.
There's a lot going on.
Don't mind me.
Yes, but it's okay.
It's fine. I was lost in the strew of vengeance and also betrayal, so it's fine. It happens.
But yeah, we'll fast forward things a bit. We'll say, Viper, would you fly the ship closer to the the entrance of the palace, or where Kis'tulias
Viper's
is?
like, nope.
Yeah, no,
No, he's like, no, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will. No, I'm flying like at least adjacent to the palace in a manner that a father would picking up their child from school.
All right. And Kis'tulias, I'll say, we'll say, Taliesin send you off to Kis'tulias. Sent you, Raz, to Kis'tulias' quarters after you have Kane. She's unconscious and, bound up from the back. You can still, you can just pretty much just carry her, drag her across the floor.
Yeah, I got that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me carry the dead weight.
Are you sure you can handle it? You took quite a beating.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a great A pack mule. Let me carry that.
Just for shits and giggles, because I know you're still exhausted. Just roll me an athletics check. He's at disadvantage still, because exhausted.
Disadvantage?
I'm just curious.
That's a 27.
Yeah, you're
Wow.
fine. You can you shake a little bit, just like, okay, the armor's a little bit heavy. Okay, yeah, we're good. Still got it.
Carried you all the way here. I can carry you wherever you need to go.
And she's just like,
Yeah.
Hey, don't wake up, or else I'm gonna have to punch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rez has this white look seeing Kis'tulias do more and carry Kane on his back, but then just shakes it off and goes, sure. Let's get a move on then, huh?
Sure thing. Let's get you back to yours, Raz.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's talk on the way there, too.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. You've done a lot while you've been here. What's next for you? Where are you guys heading? Is it to go after those soldiers that Viper was talking about?
Well, that's the plan next. We head to Coruscant, heal up, get any resources we need, and then find his team. After that, we'll just see what mission comes next. Kind of take it each day as we go.
That's what I like to hear. It's how I like to live.
Well, you seem to live pretty dangerously and recklessly, even out here.
Nah. This has only been since you guys got here. Most of the time, it's fairly boring here, and that's kind of how I like it, if I'm going to be honest with you. Although, whenever adventure does come knocking, I do find it hard to ignore its call, so it's probably best you guys get out of here before more space ghosts try to fight anybody.
You have a knack for adventure?
Used to be all I knew. But that got me in a lot of trouble. And it cost me a lot. So I came here to calm down. I already told Viper, but I used to be a bit of a criminal. And my actions ended up costing me, my wife, and my son. And no amount of hunting down the people who took them from me ever made me happy. It was fun getting back into things with you guys, but I think I need to go back to being boring for a while before I get carried away.
Raz's face falls a bit upon hearing that. And he looks you up as he's walking, just goes, I'm sorry for your loss.
He looks cheerful, despite saying pretty morbid stuff. It was a long time ago, and you get a lot of different families during your life, you know? I had the criminals I ran with, and then I had my actual family. And now, weird as it is, kind of gestures back towards the main area of the city as you're walking. Now I have whatever this is. And I take it that your family's pretty complicated too, but it seems to me like you found one as well.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Had my own family back home. They, well, most of them died. Found another with... I guess you could say I was sort of a criminal too. Then I found Shir'iven and the rest. I guess they're my new family now.
Yeah. I would have been lucky to find someone like them at your age.
They've been real good to me. Better than they probably should. But I think by now I should learn to accept getting second chances.
Yeah. And hey, if things ever go south with them, you can always come here and be a hermit with me. You can have as many chances as you'd like. The universe is vast. There's a lot of places to hide. And forget about the things you'd rather not think about. But you've got a lot of life ahead of you. It'd be an awful shame to forget too much now.
Well, with any luck, if I grow older, maybe the excitement and action will kind of stop. Not counting on it, though. At least anytime soon.
I thought that it had stopped, and then you all showed up, so I can't speak to the likelihood of you not having any more, adventure after you intend to stop, but that's kind of the fun.
Yeah, just wish it didn't. It involved less, life and death situations. There's been a lot of those.
Introspective nod from him, just,
And we'll say
Well.
right about... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, take that, DM. I have more heckin' soliloquizing to do. Get out of here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, please, go ahead.
I'm about to leave forever. Hi,
Okay.
Kick.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna note that, like, about this time, I'll say Viper whoever's driving the ship, you would see, Kis'tulias and Raz dragging Kane's body, and you can just land right in front of him.
Yeah.
There's one thing I gotta know before I leave.
Yeah?
Why'd you come back? It looked like you were leaving with the rest of the team. Why'd you turn around and attack the sun? I had him.
I guess that's because... I've already lived one full life. So it wouldn't really matter if it helped to protect another one if my current one came to an end. And, I'm pretty impulsive and stupid. And, ever since you've shown up here, you've reminded me a lot of Normandy. Sorry to put that on you. It's pretty heavy. And if something bad had happened to you... Well, I've been through that once. I don't intend to go through that again.
Who's...
My son.
Normandy? At the mention of that, he's got like this look of recognition, looks away kind of sheepishly, and then he looks up, looking a little guilty. Shoot, that's awkward.
You're about the same age that he was whenever everything happened. You got the same sort of conflicted spirit. And you remind me about as much of myself as he reminded me of me. So, I did some stupid things.
I won't pry into what those stupid things were.
Could I make a request?
What's up?
And I'm not used to making them because I've been out here on my own for a long time. When the day comes when your life finally settles down and you put all of your soul searching behind you, you think you'd mind coming to visit sometime? I wouldn't mind the company.
Kis'tulias, I'd be honored to come visit you.
Sure, that would make Rose real happy too.
Yeah, I've grown kind of fond of Rose too. Besides, for a reckless old-timer, you're pretty pleasant company.
I try my best to stay out of the way, but stay just in everyone's peripheral vision. Just enough that they always know I'm there, but enough that if they aim a gun at me, I can put my hands up and pretend to run away.
And then run straight into the action.
Yeah, see, that's what they don't expect. Once you've surrendered, people have this bad habit of letting their guard down.
Huh. Noted. Thanks again for all you've done, Kis'tulias.
Yeah. I told you when you got here. I am at your disposal.
Wow. And he puts out a hand for you to shake if you accept. I'm in your debt.
Oh, don't say that. That's incorrect. I don't.
What?
Well, I release you. You know what? You come visit me someday, and then cool, clear. I don't like when people owe me things. It's complicated.
He just his hand is just left in the air awkwardly, and he goes,
shake.
Sure. Okay, I'll visit and we'll call it even then, I guess.
Good.
And
I need to. I'll let you go this time, DM.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll say this time, like, if Shir'iven, if you'd like, or Shir'iven or Viper, if you want to get off the ship, you can.
Yeah,
Like-
Shiri's gonna come off to say goodbye.
Same with Viper.
All right.
And I'm dead.
Family guy falls to the floor.
What are Soren's doing right now? Just pants over to
Wait,
him.
I need that fucking, if you guys have seen Parks and Rec, I need the Chris Traeger image of him holding up the sign. I'm dead!
I'm on it. Ask and you shall receive.
Oh my god.
Well, she's actually gonna do it.
God, thank God.
As soon as they come within sight, Kis'tulias is gonna just yell like, "Hey, Viper!" He's gonna throw the bow at him.
Yo!
Just again, I thought I still had it on me, or did I? No,
No, you gave it back.
I gave it back.
to the
Yeah, that's
fight.
right. I gave it back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
After sus, that's right.
Yeah.
And just like again, catches it, looks back at it in his hand, looks over to it, and just like, okay, are you certain this time?
You know what I am? But if another Space Force ghost god tries to fight me in the next 10 minutes or so, I might go back on it again. Pending that! Yeah, I'm certain.
Any minute now.
Any minute.
Everyone waits in silence for 10 minutes. And no takebacks. All right.
No take backs.
5,000 miles away, the faint whispers of Darth Revan are heard.
You're gonna need that where you're going. You got a family of your own to protect and avenge. So, take that little bit of me with you and do a good job.
Looks over it and just sort of like back at Kis'tulias walks over and just sort of like just reaches out a hand.
Put her there, pal.
Take
Exactly.
that.
Takes the hand.
It's been a pleasure.
And he just sort of like strong grip handshake, just sort of like, you're a good man, Kis'tulias. May our paths cross soon.
Yeah. If you're ever bored enough to come back.
I'll see what my schedule's like. And he lets go and just it gets back on the ship.
Oh, wait, before, Viper goes, Shuri kind of looks at him, Viper, I might need you to stay and help me. She points to Kane.
Do you want me to put them anywhere? Oh. I got this still.
And seeing that, just like, oh, I've got that.
Okay.
All right. Here you go.
Yeah.
Tosses it on you.
Tosses
Yep,
it.
just throws it over at him.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
exactly.
Yeah.
like a fucking sack of meat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kane is like, she's like covered up in like scratches from the vines and the thorns of death, and here's like foliage. She's like still covered in suction cup scars from the sleeper, tentacles all over her, and yeah, Viper, you can just solo drag her or pick her up.
Yeah. No hesitation. Yeah, I will.
All right.
Right into the furnace.
Right.
Whoa, that's dark.
No,
This is
we
garbage.
need her. That
This is
comes later.
Hey,
We are not Captain Phasmaing her. Are you kidding me? No.
I don't.
Because she has relevance in this. Ha ha.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You had something, Kis'tulias?
I don't know exactly how much of that attack was Soren and how much was the Space Force Ghost God, but whenever he wakes up, could you, tell him ow for me?
Don't you worry.
Hmm?
We'll pass the message along.
A single
Thanks.
thumbs up from Viper in understanding.
Shir'iven is going to step up to Kis'tulias then. I know we didn't speak much, but thank you for everything that you've done here.
You are very welcome. I'm very sorry that I didn't prove to be more useful to you during your visit.
You were extremely useful.
I feel
So
like I maybe worried you a bit much.
Well, you were so useful, in fact, that the sun wanted to basically take over your body. So, and you held your own pretty well out there.
Hmm.
Either way, thank you for everything that you've done.
Actually, you two seem relatively close, so I wanted to... I don't get much about the happenings of the Force, but if that thing was in Soren, and we beat it up and it's not in him now, does that mean that he's gonna be better off for it?
He will be. He just needs lots of rest right now.
That's good. I'm glad that that thing's not gonna go back into him.
That's what we're hoping for. I didn't sense any bit of him when I actually hooked him up to our monitor and everything. He's doing okay, just quite faint.
Well, he's tough. I could tell whenever he hit me very hard that he's tough. He'll recover. If you ever need help with anything, when I said I was at all of your disposals, I meant it into perpetuity. If you ever need my help for anything, or that thing ever rears its head again, then feel free to dangle me in front of it like bait.
Duly noted. We'll keep in contact then.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Shiri's going to then give the ship comm code then to him.
Huh.
There we go. Space digits.
Yeah, you guys can trade space texts if, or at least you have a rough idea of where they will be. I'll say, like, hollow calls might be a bit tougher the farther outside of Dathomir you go. Like, it's not like they don't have a lot of bars on Dathomir, if that's obvious.
Damn. Damn. Dathomir on fucking consumer cellular.
I will still exchange space digits with Kis'tulias.
All right.
So many numbers. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I haven't made friends in...
I was waiting for the number. I was like, ever? Still thinking.
Neat. I made friends.
And
Thanks.
if you ever have that sense for adventuring again and want to just get off for a few days, don't be afraid to bother us.
Mind us. No, we're in the middle of a war, but hey, listen, if you want to chill, fucking ring us up, buddy.
Oh,
We can take some downtime.
I
Shouldn't.
Take him on
I
an
shouldn't.
adventure.
I shouldn't.
Exactly.
I-
We can hit up Space TGI Fridays. It's fine.
I shouldn't do that. No, I should. That's a thing I shouldn't.
Wait, what did you roll for?
What did he roll?
Can I, like...
Oh, he rolled deception?
Reception.
Shir'iven's being completely genuine.
You can just see him trying to reject the offer. Like, nope. Listen. I go into space. My bones would. I'm so old. And
The option
yeah,
is...
you're so old you could take down an entire battalion. I just
As-
I give a friendly nudge to Kis'tulias's his
His arm.
says
Yeah,
the man who
his
just
arm.
punched a ghost.
No, that was. I don't know. I don't know. You're thinking of something else.
The offer is there if you ever need it.
Yeah.
Don't know who you're
It's hard
talking
for me
about.
to.
I'm sorry, continue.
It's hard for me to express thanks without being smarmy about it, because it's how I deflect people trying to make offers for me to go off planet. But genuinely, thank you. Maybe if you ever have a crazy do or die heist in mind, and you want someone who can run real fast and isn't really afraid of, I don't know, a ship blowing up with them on it, give me a call.
You got it.
Will do.
And with that, Shir'iven's going to head back towards the ship. And she's gonna wait on that little ramp just for Raz to head on with her.
Yep, and
You be
Raz
well.
will just give one more pat against Kis'tulias. Take care of yourself. Until we meet again.
He'll give a little 2-finger salute at you. Big smile.
I'll return the 2-finger salute as
you
I
go?
walk into the ship. Yep, as I go.
Real quick, as you walk, we're like, "Hey, Raz!"
Yeah.
Pats his chest, does the finger guns thing he does to Rose.
Aww.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, Raz will return that. The finger guns thing. And he'll go on the ship.
Yeah, and as the ship begins to fly off, and you get like Kis'tulias, you're like seeing it go off. You see, damn it, I forget the kid's name. I'm blanking on it right now. Shit.
Hello, Jimmy.
No, wait. What?
Jimmy.
What's the kid that was like eager to hang out with you?
I think I remember it, but I'm not certain enough to say it, so I'm gonna let you try to think of it.
Child NPC number 1.
There we go,
the
yeah.
From earlier.
Hello,
Yeah, the kid from
boy.
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 Yeah, just like, yeah, that. I'm gonna remember the name later. I'm gonna feel like an idiot, but that kid sort of runs up to you like Kis'tulias from behind, goes like as they're taking off, and just like gives you a big hug on the legs, like, "I'm so glad you're back."
Aww.
Yeah, me too. Hey, what do we say we kick up your training a bit?
Really?
Yeah, if you're eager to live your life, who am I to stand in your way? Let's get you ready.
Yes. As he gets up, like his vibro dagger, and it's just like. You just see him like running like towards where the temple is with the knife out.
Hey,
What have you got there?
I got old legs. Just walks off screen. I got old legs. Don't run too fast. I won't be able to keep up.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch!
My god.
And yeah, that's you guys are just seeing the last bits of Dathomir as you're flying off, and Viper kicks into hyperdrive. And you guys are making your way back home.
You ever got a big boss battle coming up and you just want a monk to go in there and stunning strike somebody? Give me a week of notice and I'll be there to fucking...
Well, you got it, man.
Please, stunning strike is like, I'm gonna have flashbacks to it.
Party ability acquired. Summon Kis'tulias once per day.
You want me to fuck shit up?
It's like a Kingdom Hearts style summon. Beads of light go in the air, expand out, he appears in the air.
Absolutely.
For a quote, every time he appears, is turning, strikes a pose, hands up. Hey, I give up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna receive into the
Perfect.
background now and let you guys have your fun role play without sarcastic old man to bother you.
But thanks again for the lovely. It's been a pleasure having you at the table, and
Yeah, it really has, dude.
No, thank you guys. You
Yeah.
you know what? I'll be mushy at the end. I'm still gonna be here in the background. I'm not leaving
Exactly.
yet.
You still have to shill yourself, sir. You still
It's
have
true.
to shill yourself.
Yeah.
We've got time.
Alright. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we'll just we'll say we can we'll go through the next Yeah, it's just, I believe it's 3 or 4 days for the full trip. I'm assuming, Viper, you're making way straight to Coruscant?
Unless there's any objections, unless we need to get, like, space gas or whatever.
Nah, you're fine on fuel.
I was like, I ran diagnostics, so I think we should be good.
Yeah, ship's mostly fine, yeah.
Liquid Schwartz.
Liquid Schwartz.
Is that what the captions say? Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, the captions got it!
They do! What the hell?
Yup.
Really say Liquid Schwartz?
It did.
Captions.
Hang on, buddy, we're about to make space grids.
It said Liquid Shorts for me.
Same.
But yeah, so...
But yeah, no. Straight on to Coruscant so we can talk about how this child is clean.
Yup.
But yeah. Soren, you're still... Oh?
Do you want to skip straight to Coruscant, or do you want to...
I believe Raz has something for y'all, like, in the middle of this. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
And,
well,
and Soren still needs to have his Skyrim, hey, you're finally awake moment.
Yeah, that'll be the opener when you're on Coruscant.
We were trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh my god. So yeah, just on one of the days we go back, Raziel's gonna visit Shir'iven's quarters.
Oh! Shir'iven's actually not in her quarters. She's staying with Soren just to monitor everything and make sure he's okay.
Mom.
She's in medbay.
Seeing that she's not there, he'll just search around the ship. He'll eventually get to the medbay, find you there. Shir'iven.
Oh, Raziel. Hello. Sorry. You doing alright?
Yeah, doing fine actually. How's Soren?
Doing a lot better. I believe his heart rate has increased a bit. Should be fine as soon as we get to Coruscant.
Sorry, I looked at the scum and memory. I shouldn't have.
I'm dead.
Actually,
I'm dead.
Oh god, the memories where you guys can't see. It's a shame.
God,
All
I
right.
just wish I could draw, make it easier for us.
Yeah. All right, back in. That's good to hear. And he, I guess, takes his spare seat next to where Shir'iven's sitting, next to Soren.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just, he kind of fidgets in his seat a little. I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
Well, you mentioned you left the Jedi at one point.
Yes. I did. It was quite some time ago.
And I've been hearing, well, I should say, since Mother Towson contacted me in my dreams, I've been getting a lot of information from her, before Dathomir, that is. One of them, she brought up different factions. Were you a Grey at one point?
I was. Still somewhat follow the Grey Code. It was really a appointing.
I see. But it's not in relation to either the Jedi or the Sith. It's
No.
sort of a middle road as far as I understand it.
Exactly. You lend your hand to basically whatever side calls to you at the time.
If you wish
I
to help
see.
people, you help people. If you wish to cause destruction, you cause destruction. You're held back by no rules.
Right.
Why do you ask?
Well, since aligning with the Republic, I've been sort of torn, sort of lost, I guess, on where my path is. Obviously, I'm not with the Sith anymore, nor do I ever plan to go back. But I also don't see myself joining the Jedi. Even if I was of age, I don't agree with their rules. The Council. It
And
goes against what I believe in, what I was taught.
And I agree with you. I'm not going to hold you back on that. Like I said when we first arrived on Coruscant, I am only here to help with this war. If I decide to stay, that's where the Force guides me. I don't really know as of yet. There are people there that will keep me, more than likely, but I can still have my qualms with the rules of the Jedi Order. And if I am to be shunned for it, if I do end up staying, then so be it. But don't let anyone tell you to stay wherever you don't feel as if you don't belong. If you wish to step away from the Republic after this war is over, then no one should stop you from that. You do what you feel is right within your heart. If you choose to step away and become a Grey, then I'll be right by your side to help you.
You... Really? You'd be willing to help?
From someone who had to do it on her own. I don't want you to go through the same. And if you have someone who's been down this path before, then why not help?
I appreciate that, Shir'iven. After the ritual, I felt like I've gotten a fresh start in life. I can basically do or be whoever I want to be. Choose my own path. And I choose to do what my mother would want. Help people during these times.
And that's the best that someone could ask for. So then it's
He just kind of nods in he just kind of nods in satisfaction, gives you a genuine smile.
Shir'iven smiles right back at him. Once this war is over, we'll set you up, get you all ready to travel on your own and do what you need to do to write your own story.
I like that. Yeah.
This music's getting me emotional, man. Come on.
For Soren now, Raz, man, the feels.
Hmm.
I think I'm ready for this new path.
I'm not even looking at what this. So we're gonna hear all of that at once to Destiny. I just imagine. Wait. You know, like that face that people make, like that open mouth sleeping face, like they're just you can tell that they're passed the fuck out.
Yep.
I just picture Soren in the background while they're having that moment like that.
Oh my god.
And what's desperately to have been able to get it's just fucking just deep in the distance you just hear
It's a very, very awkward yet very emotional moment you guys are having when Soren just passed out in the space, but
It's alright, he's gonna get his own when he wakes up.
yeah.
it's fine.
But yeah.
Killer bees, killer bees.
Then to your new life.
And he's gonna put like kind of his hand out for a shake to kind of cement it.
Yes, and Shuri immediately shakes his hand. Firm grip.
Yep, same with him, firm grip.
All right.
Why are you really
Why are you
stealth?
He's stuck onto the ship! He's stuck onto the ship!
Go away!
Oh my what ignore
Ignore me! Jesus Christ. You just trying to get into the big city on Coruscant, aren't you? But yeah.
Do you hear that internal yelling? Is that just me?
Might be just you.
But yeah, and you had something for Viper too?
just oh, I'm imagining just goddamn. I'm sorry. This is a really sweet and sincere moment, but all I'm just imagining is Kis'tulias hanging onto the couch like in Blue Harvest. Fucking easy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fine.
Nothing as big as that, but he'll probably just stop by Viper now and then and just put a hand on his shoulder as he's like flying. Hey.
Oh. Hey, Raz. How you feeling, kid?
Honestly, much better. Feels weird to say, but it feels like I've been reborn, in a way. Just wanted to say thanks for having my back there.
Of course. Least I could do for fellow brothers in arms.
says with just like a nod.
How are you holding up? I know things got kind of intense back there.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting all of that to happen in the course of one day, but such is life,
He says with just sort of like a small, like, just not even a laugh, but just sort of like that's an expression, just like a shrug, and just like that's life.
But Now it's just trying to figure out where to go from here. Nova's alive. She's out there, on that planet, and... I don't know.
We're getting her back, Viper. Don't worry. That's our next step.
When Soren got to you and nearly struck you down, and I was thinking back to what Kis'tulias said to me, and he told me that I have a family to protect and avenge. And he gave me this, and he just notions to the light bow that he was given.
That's his bow.
Yeah. It feels strange. Undeserving of it, almost. I mean, just such a eloquent and civilized weapon, and he's giving it to just some trooper, some one in a million face. If I'm honest, I think this belongs better in the hands of the general than me. How can one person trust another from only knowing them for so little? And what if I'm not able to reach that standard of greatness that you and Shir'iven have?
Who says you have to be exactly like us? You show greatness in your own way, Viper. I've said it before, but I'll say it as many times as I need to. You're not just a one in a million troopers. You're your own person. And I think that's what Kis'tulias saw in you. I don't see you as a clone. I see you as a soldier, friend, brother in arms. You're more than what they tell you, Viper. Try not to forget that.
And Viper just sort of like looks over at Raz, looks over at the bow, and just sort of like just holds it a bit. You could see he's very just sort of like conflicted. He's very conflicted. His helmet is off, by the way. Just sort of like it's at this point where it's just sort of like he feels comfortable enough to sort of like walk around the ship with y'all, or with his helmet off. And now it's just, you can tell there is a lot of just sort of like focus on this weapon. Just like it is a very eloquent weapon, and just sort of like there is conflict in his eyes, but not just like immediate dismissal though. He is very just sort of like thoughtful of this, and he just sort of like keeps it by his side and just sort of like looks over and just like,
I don't have all the answers now, and there's still a lot I need to know about myself, but I feel that as long as I'm with this motley crew, I think I'll get by just fine.
He gives a smile in return and goes, yeah, that goes for both of us. You're in good hands, Viper.
And I'll do my best to make sure that you're in good protection with me. Raz.
And he just puts a, gives like a just like a brotherly like hand on his shoulder and just sort of like a pat.
And Raz will do the same with Viper and go, I know I am. I trust you.
That makes two of us.
And with that, I think we can say, if there's nothing anyone else wanted to cover before we touch down on Coruscant, anything?
Nope. The only thing is just when Soren and everyone is awake, but that's not going to happen yet.
Okay. So we'll fast forward down to you guys going over to the clone barracks, where you guys know, like, there's like the hangar where everybody is, and I'll say, as you guys are flying in, you will notice. Let me just put these on. Shir'iven, you see down below hundreds, if not thousands, of these clones are sort of like standing at attention. A lot of them, it appears your troopers have gotten a fresh coat of paint, and yeah, you see a lot of them with DC or 17 rifles, a couple of them with rotary guns, like standing at attention. And
Upgrade!
Let's upgrades, people, upgrades!
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would love an upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? You're in a coma, so...
Yep.
Oh, I already. I'm seeing that icon, and it's like I'm already getting. Oh man, I'm already projecting heavy onto that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, same.
Yeah, and you see the three captains, Bruiser, Sora, and Patch waiting at the foot of your ship, sort of at salute.
The squad!
Also, you might want to... You're a little bit crackly now, Jinkles. just a tad.
Hold on.
You good?
Hello?
Yeah, you're better
Yeah.
now.
There we go.
But yeah, you see them standing off at attention, awaiting, and like you see all of the 99th battalion just, or most of it. You don't know it for sure, but yeah, they all appear to just be at attention. Most of them are carrying, those rifles and heavy guns that you can see. And there's like, Hupney! Attention! And they're just, as you're stepping off the ship, Patch sort of marches up to you and goes, General, we've been eagerly waiting your arrival. We heard there was a detour towards Dathomir, but we figured we'd come home and surprise you. And Bruce goes, Hey, it was my idea to paint the boys. We figured, she was a grey and we didn't have any lots left around, but I figured that, something like this might be, closer for the troops. And, yeah, you see, Patch, has, his armors, has, the Red Cross decked on it. He has, similar to the rifleman paint on him throughout. He has his commas. Yeah.
My boy!
And, I'll say, Raz, you notice that for Bruiser's helmet, he has elongated the horn carvings on his head.
Oh.
And you see Sora has sort of an arm design on her arm that matches your tattoos on there.
Oh!
I've only known these clone designs for 5 minutes, but if anything happened to them, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
And then
What the
myself.
fuck?
Oh,
my
that's
God.
so sweet.
Oh man.
Raz is definitely
out.
Raz is definitely smile upon seeing that.
Yeah. And Patch goes, oh, and before, but two things. One, General, you were requested to give your full report at the Jedi Temple, along with Raziel, and if your other associates were going to come by, they can. But I also didn't want to, Soren and I got to thinking it's not right that you don't have your own personal starfighter, so we hit up the budget.
Soren's not even there. Soren's not even there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's still.
Oh shit, he's still down.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, he'll bring that first. Like, wait, where's the blue mate, Soren? Is he still with you?
He is. He's currently hooked up to the monitor now at the medical bay, and I was actually hoping if I could have some help in getting him somewhere safe.
Oh, of course. I'll send my medics, and he'll send other colored up clones, and they'll go inside. They'll find him and get him onto a hover stretcher and just bring him into the medical bay. You'll be in fine hands. And oh yeah, I'll say, Soren, you are no longer exhausted. I'll say for the sake of stat stuff, you do have your hit points back. You're just unconscious still, or you're on the brink of consciousness. If there's any mutterings you want to say in your sleep.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Just frosted flakes.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, fine dining, fantastic.
we hear that all. We hear that, and all you hear is just.
Bruh.
Stop!
If I hear that, Rez will just chuckle and go, he's fine.
And we have one last present for you before we send you off, General. And as the boys will clear off, you see a couple of things. One being a cute little purple-white astromech-looking droid. And right behind it, a lovely first-generation Jedi starfighter. It's very...
Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's a new car!
In terms of look-wise, it's kind of closer to Anakin's from the 2D Clone Wars, where it's not perfectly flat. It's got its own mini. It doesn't need a hyperspace ring, basically.
The Twilight, right? Oh god, what was it? No, not the Twilight. Fucking
It is called the Twilight. It is called the Twilight.
Oh no, it's the regular Jedi, the triangle starfighter, the first ones from.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the blue one that he went after Ventress with. Oh
yeah,
god.
That one.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you see that little astromech roll up to you, and she goes, Patch goes, R7, this is your new Jedi General, General Shir'iven. Shir'iven, this is your new personal astromech droid, R7. And she go, and you see its little arms give you a salute. And
Shir'iven is smiling. She gets down on one knee to its level and just good to meet you, R7. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Baby acquired.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'll say, does anyone understand binary on here?
I do.
Yeah.
You're knocked out. I don't think I do.
Is there a motion that it's doing that kind of say it's a welcome?
Yeah,
that it's yeah.
Yeah, it's just a general salute, and it'll sort of wobble excited,
Oh.
Yeah. And it goes,
I love him.
He's so cute.
Yeah, and Patch goes, yeah, we'll do the general repairs to the ship while you're away speaking with the Jedi. If there's anything else you need, we will be waiting here for orders.
Thank you very much, Patch.
And with that, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and then she'll go, and he'll turn the rest of the clones be, all right, men, dismissed. So yes, sir. And they clank, they'll hit the stocks of their guns to the ground, and then just immediately just disperse. And you see Patch immediately sort of ease up and go, oh my goodness, Sherry, you have no idea how rambunctious these boys and girls can be when you're not around.
It seems you developed a lot of that confidence while I've been on Mandalore and Dathomir.
Well, developed is a word for it. It's...
You've been busy from the looks of it.
I wouldn't have done it without a bruiser's help over here. And like you see him in the back go, oh, it's nothing, boss. It's all in a day's work. It only took, what, 2-3 cycles to get through painting all the troopers' armors? And Sora just, like, gives a nod. Oh, and you'll see Nora just, like, she's trying to kind of, like, sneak off, but, yeah.
Aw. You all did a great job. Thank you for your efforts with this.
Of course, but again, if there's anything specific you're needing, I see the ship is a tad banged up. If you're, low on resources, just, we'll send you the bill for any repairs that need to be made. But yeah, and the Starfighter is yours to do at your leisure, whatever you want to go on your own, and preferably give us a notice. But we'll have it tucked away on whatever Venator you decide to take for yourself.
Of course. Thank you. And with that, Shuri's going to look to Viper, R7, and Raziel, and she's gonna smile. Well, best be off to the temple, right?
Yep, guess so.
And I think we will take our little 10-minute break there. But yeah.
I'm gonna cry! Oh my god!
Oh, I'm not even done with the surprises for the evening.
But I'm not done yet!
Not yet. Bring more, please.
Hi, Kevin Couto here to bring you some more Revenge of the Crit stuff!
But yeah.
Please, I'm enjoying this.
But yeah.
Merchandising!
But yeah, we will be back
Starships! Get your starships here!
But yeah, we'll be back at about 10, so we'll see you guys in just a moment. Thanks again, everybody, for coming by, and wait right there. We'll be back in just a moment. Oh shit! I always keep forgetting to turn off that damn intro. But
okay.
yeah, we're back, everybody.
Howdy, folks.
Yeah. And before fucking that goddamn sound effect.
Here, wait. I have a better one. There it is.
Stop!
You guys are gonna meme me into an early grave. I swear.
I'm gonna need you to send me these sound bites because I want in.
Fucking,
Come on, Kev. You love us for this.
I do.
fucking Master, can I have some ice cream? Only a spoonful.
This is Kevin when he hears me break out the soundboard again.
I was so cursed because I hear that one every goddamn nature documentary bullshit.
I have the...
Jeez.
God,
Okay,
Without
Very
further ado,
without
Very good.
Yeah.
Soren.
It's the content that the Patreon people paid for.
exactly
We
Get
keep
on
forgetting
it.
to record.
Telling you,
saying that eventually it's going to happen.
Soren.
I feel.
what's up? It's me.
You are slowly coming out of consciousness within the clone medical area. You're no longer tied down. You're pretty much back. You're no longer exhausted on any levels at all that. Fully restored pretty much, and you're just seeing all these female and male medic clones like hooking you up to machines and like checking your vitals. I'll say you're waking up in the middle of like one clone like opening your eye socket, just being like, right, testing for reactions, like flashing the light in your red eye. The iris appears to be, red as usual for the Chis species.
Who are you? And get this light off of me.
Sorry.
I'll swat. I'll swat at whoever this is.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Oh yeah. Also, I will say your clothes were taken off. At least like
cool,
your top
great.
bit. So like you are now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
That's fine.
yeah, one of the
I
clones is like,
expected as much.
I'm terribly sorry. Captain Patch, and by orders of Shir'iven, asked me to bring you into the medical bay because
Patch.
you look.
Pat, she was alive.
Yes, the General is alive.
You stopped.
Yes.
Kis'tulias. Kis'tulias was stopped.
Who is Kis'tulias?
Kis'tulias was stopped. Oh my. Where's Shiri? I need to speak to Shiri.
She's already making her way back to the temple. You need to rest.
Move. Excuse me. And I'll
Excuse me.
shove
What?
and start doing the thing that fucking what's his face Wolverine did in X-Men where he starts ripping shit off of him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right.
Oh man.
And I'll say like as you're like coming to the door, like, and like you're like rushing for a speeder or something.
Yeah. If there's an elevator, I take it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say like clones are like, as you're like just running through by hallways and shit. I'll say you can like snag your jacket real quick so you can at least like.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And
Cool. In case they need to freaking shank a fool, I got my pen in there.
oh my fucking god!
Oh.
Please don't murder a clone while you're
Please
here.
don't.
Wait,
I won't.
I just picture fucking like, I picture Patch as this happens, and he's watching everything go down. He's just,
What the fuck is going on in here on this day?
Yeah, like Soren, I'll say like as you're like running to a speeder, you see Patch like reading like the hollow papers, and he's just like, "Oh, hello, Soren." Soren, as he like puts on his commas, he's like running up like, "Hey, you need your bed rest. Get the hell back in the medical bay, boy."
The bed rest can wait. The galaxy's in danger.
Oh, also, Kevin, I need to give you my captions again because my shit's broken.
I mean, it's coming through fine.
It doesn't look like it on my screen.
Okay, well, you can send it over again, and I will fix that right and spiffy.
That's coming through on stream. Pretty nice.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That is odd, but yeah, I will say for I'll say like that's happened just as you guys are making your way to the temple. And one other note, Shir'iven, as you're going through the hangar and making your way over to the transport, you see a lot of the gunships have sort of spray painted right by where usual like art or on the front of the ships.
Shuri.
It's not pin up exactly. You see your face sort of like, giving like a very like closed-eyed smile, like arms crossed, and you see two clones on either side, one with a rifle and one with a carbine. And you see an Arabish underneath it saying, "Fear the sheer."
Oh my god. She has her own propaganda poster? Are you serious?
Holy shit.
Bruh.
Amazing.
Wait, hold on, I got a better one.
Stop fucking Happy Wheel. I can't.
But yeah. Bruiser's long gone, so he can't explain himself on that one.
Yeah, you know what? Shiri's just gonna shake her head at it and like, almost laugh. Just charming.
Soundboard is a wonderful thing.
But yeah, like Patch was with you, like at least on the drop-off of time, and he goes, "Yeah, Pat. In exchange for at least helping me with getting all the troops in line, he demanded that he get a little bit creative in the arts with the ships. It's a bit of a crude design, in my personal opinion, General, but it's, I couldn't have rallied the troops better without him, so it is a necessary sacrifice. I hope you at least can tolerate it."
I can tolerate it, don't worry.
Alright. And as y'all approach the temple, you're gonna see a couple of familiar faces coming up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
One being this little one.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Is it
All in
who
a
plays
robe.
t-
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
And
Hold on, hold on.
And you see
Ah!
cross right alongside her. Oh, that's not where I want to go. You also see.
There he is! Hello there! Hello there.
Love interests.
Oh my god, the boys and
Oh,
the
and
girls.
and bitch
art
boy.
is bomb.
Yeah, along with those.
It's really good.
Yeah, along with those three, you also see Master Dooku sort of behind Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, you can tell
Lollipops.
Obi-Wan, you can tell Shiri, you can tell is still very much pissed, or he just looks very just stressed out, arms crossed, like sort of sees you and then looks off to the side, and you see Dooku put an arm on his shoulder and like sort of like give like a caring nod, and Anakin just staring at both of them like, "What the fuck are you two on about?"
Shiri will come up to them, offer a smile as best she can to Obi. Thanks for welcoming me back. And she looks then to Master Dooku, Anakin, and of course D-Gig. She flashes like a very warm smile towards her Padawan.
Yeah, and D-Gig bows to you and sort of like at least makes trying to hold herself together, seeing Raz in this new look.
Yep. And Raz definitely would smile like genuinely at D-Gig.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you again.
The pleasure's all mine, Raz. And 'tis good to see you again, Master. I was a bit worried that the detour when the detour took this long, but I'm glad you have returned. And in that, Anakin is just sort of like eyeing D-Gig sort of very sussily, and then to you, Raz.
Little sussy.
Sussy.
Stop.
And like Obi-Wan is like, "To the council chambers. We have much to discuss." He like angrily like puts his cape, like moves his cape behind him.
Oh, wait,
Of course
I'm
he has a
curious,
cape.
is he?
Yeah, he's in his like 2D Clone Wars outfit, bruh. He's got...
I was checking to see. It's just like, oh, so he doesn't have his Padawan braid, so it's like,
Yeah.
He cut that shit while we were on Mandalore, I guess. Was that after?
Oh no, he still has the braids, or like.
Oh,
when he
okay.
turns
Oh, okay. So we're okay. All right.
Yeah. And Dooku sort of like standing behind them, like, or oh yeah, do you have something?
Oh no, I was just sorry. I was just gonna say, when we eventually pass them, he'll just kind of give Anakin a look. Just not like a hostile glare, but just like kind of like
What's up, bitch?
yeah, kind of like that. Like just
Okay.
I don't know, passive aggressive, has his guard up, like yeah. What are you doing?
Okay. Oh yeah, and like as you
That's
guys, as Obi-Wan is like walking up, he goes like, "Anakin, wait in your chambers." But Master is like, "Padawan, wait in your chambers. I have to discuss matters with my colleague here." And Dooku sort of goes like, "Don't threaten yourself, Master Skywalker. This is matters that concern members of the Council as well as the antics of Obi-Wan's friend here." He goes, Anakin just goes, "Fine," and he just sort of walks over to the lot by the temple and just pops on the speeder and rides off. But and yeah, you had something, Shir'iven?
When Obi-Wan kind of gives that turn, she just like there's that look, like just she knows she fucked up a little bit. She kind of like retreats from that smile of like all those surprises that her clones and everything have done for her. She feels meek all of a sudden.
All right.
And she just kind of takes a deep breath, tries to adjust herself in front of Master Dooku, and she follows along silently.
Right. And we'll say they lead you all in to the council chamber. Before you guys go in, Diga will just be like, Raz, if you could meet me by the gardens when, just give me a location on the comms, and we can discuss a couple of matters, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, of course, that's completely fine with me.
Good. And she'll just like, nah, she's not going to, and she'll just go right back over to, she'll split off there and go over to her quarters. And before she does go, she'll like, "Oh, Master, I'm totally sorry. If you do need me for any training, or at least to get my next trial set up, we can arrange that."
Once I am done here, I'll start planning things, and I'll get back to you in the morning. Is that okay?
Yes, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I'll see you then, Master. And she'll give a bow and sort of rushedly go back to her room.
There's a smile on her face, and when D-Gig rushes off, it kind of fades again before she continues on towards the council room.
And Raz will follow behind. Shir'iven will be the only one who hears this, but as he's walking next to her, he'll just mutter, "So, how much trouble do you think we're in?"
Truthfully, I do not know. We just have to be truthful with them, and that's all we can do.
Oh, and
Right.
Viper, you are there as well if there's any input you'd like to give.
I was gonna say it's like I feel like the Jedi would not, especially the Council, would not want advice from a clone? ? I don't know. I don't know what goes on in there, man. I experienced a ghost fight, man. I have already had my experience of just like
Viper has so many questions.
Yeah.
not even questions. It's just sort of like I feel like this is I'm way over my head, so just like I'm a just fucking just peace sign to slowly fade out of the scene.
All right.
But if the general or Raz or anyone is requesting for me, then I will abide by it as such. But for now, clone barracks, I guess.
Okay, I'll say, like, as you're about to head to the clone barracks, you see Soren, like, blitzing in on a bark speeder, like, still, like, at least a little winded, but he looks mostly fine. It's just, like, he only looks like he has the jacket on. He's like, you're rushing the temple steps?
Oh, I was gonna. Yeah. I thought I was still with Patch, but sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like he tried to stop
cool.
you, but if you're just gonna hop on the speeder, no matter what he says, and go, then yeah.
Oh sure. Okay. Yeah. Then going up the temple steps, and just kind of this not evil like before, just a kind of like desperate, crazed look in his eyes, like kind of disbelieving that he's here. And he's going up the steps. If I see Viper, what happened? What happened? Did you stop Kis'tulias? The sun, it must have taken Kis'tulias because I would be dead otherwise.
Just immediate, just sort of like, what in the galaxy? Soren, what are you? How did you? Okay, easy there. How the hell are you still alive?
I don't know. Viper.
Okay. No, hold on. You've got. Hold on. Easy. There's a lot. What? First off, I need to know. What do you remember?
I remember arguing with the sun, and then I don't know. I could see everything. I could feel everything, but it wasn't me. I was watching it all happen. I attacked Kis'tulias. The sun wanted Kis'tulias. You have to know that was not me. All of it.
Just Soren.
He told me I was going to die. And that was the last thing I remember. And until I woke up here in Coruscant.
Please listen. What happened? A lot happened. Just you nearly killed Raz. Soren, whatever that thing was controlling you, it scared the criff out of us, man.
I know. I saw. I was there. I could see it. I could feel it.
Viper's gonna roll insight.
All right.
I know you may be saying that, but for all he knows, that could be crocodile tears.
Yeah.
Let's see.
15.
Do I have to roll a contest to show that this is super genuine?
No, I'll say
Persuasion, perhaps, because it's not deception.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. I generally like to default to. You guys can naturally pick up the vibe if it is like a truthful statement.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you've never seen Soren this shaken and this scared, this yeah, Soren's a good actor, but there's no way.
Yeah. So yeah, no, again, just sort of like a deep breath, just sort of like.
He's here on the Jedi Temple steps, like friggin' bawling and kneeling at your feet, just kind of like,
hey,
you must believe me.
And the temple guards are like in the background, like, trooper, is this?
Just a quick hand up. I've got this. I've got this. Bit of a bad reaction to a hyperdrive we took, and he's a bit jet lag. Trying to just pass it off as a joke and just sort of like look over and just sort of like, it's easy. Let's just sit down. Raziel, Shir'iven are in the temple. They're giving their briefing. Sit down somewhere. Have a chat. We'll talk it over, all right? Just slow.
And Kis'tulias is...
He's alive. We got out of there alive.
That's not good. No. The sun wanted that. The sun wanted Kis'tulias alive to take him over and go to...
You don't... No. Soren, you don't understand. As strange as this is, we beat him. He went out of your body, and he was this weird ghost force thing, and we beat him, or at least we held him off, and he's gone.
For the time being, he is gone. He said that he will be back, but he's gone. Kis'tulias is safe. He's not possessing anyone. We're fine. We got our Dathomir. Raziel's fine. Shir'iven's fine. Everyone else is fine. I assure you.
You have to tie me down. He could still be in me. You have to
no.
lock me up.
No, hey! Keep your head straight.
I'm gonna
All
grab
right?
his cuffs and put him on me.
Hey, no, let's stop. Hey, look at me. Just like both hands on his shoulder. Just like, look at me. All right?
He's looking at you, eyes unblinking,
I-
kind of searching for answers.
I've already seen enough. No, I've already seen enough chaos amongst my brothers. I repeat, I am not having it through you, all right? We got through it, okay? We're out, we're alive, and we're still breathing. And whatever this is, it's gone, all right? So just calm down. And just appreciate the fact that we're still breathing for Criff's sake. And he's just gonna worry a little bit too. It's just sort of like,
He's gone.
he's gone, all right?
Soren is going to pull Viper in to embrace, more like supporting himself on you, you know?
Yeah. And just sort of like, easy.
So sorry. I tried so hard to stop them.
You scared me. I thought you would. After everything we've been through, I thought you would have. That your words were true and that. It's just that damn thing that's control that went after Raz. You're safe, Soren, all right? It's over. Whatever that thing is inside of you is over. And if it does come back, we will get him. Like you promised us back on Mandalore.
It's over. Viper. I need shoes.
I know what. Did you catch the caption? Did you catch the caption?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was like, that's an oddly specific request. I don't know why you would need those,
What
but
shoes? What size are you? Do you need the Nikes? Do you need the Air Jordans?
That's
You
that.
want-
What did you think I said?
I
Because the
heard.
captain's got it right.
I
You need
heard you say.
shoes?
I need.
I heard-
shoes.
I heard that. I heard you say I need shoes.
I need shoes.
I mean, it's a valid request. He's coming out nearly half naked.
yeah, he asked you for shoes. It seems, Viper.
I
Okay, please, alright, let's get back into it. We gotta get back into
just
it.
like just immediate, just like what the hell? Just like, do you know what? Like, he's not gonna give him his whole ass boots, but just like he'll at least like. Oh my god, he can't believe he's doing it. He'll just take off his boots and then just like take off his socks and then just like give that to him. And
It's not even you don't like. You just have the full. You know what? Yeah, you probably do wear socks, so they
Yeah.
are a little big for him. But yeah.
they're better than nothing.
Yeah. And now, Soren, you have these weird white combat boots with like, or like white and green on them.
Yeah. Sure, fucking size 13, goddamn socks, goddamn. This is all right. Oh god.
But yeah, that the rest of that plays out, and I don't know what I think Soren would stick to Viper until the entire party can get together. I think.
Yeah, I'd say they just like, I guess maybe sit on the steps of the Jedi Temple before they get back.
Yeah.
Or at least just like find like a bench or somewhere to sit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's plenty. Like, it's a public place, and there are like some benches outside, and I'll say like before you walk off, Viper, you'll catch between the corner of your eye like the guards looking at each other like, what the fuck are with these clones are weird, or like they'll accept anybody in the Republic these days. That kind of look at you guys like,
Oh,
they don't say anything. They're just like, okay.
Yeah, and he's not giving them the time of day either.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's just chatting until, I mean, yeah, Soren's just kind of quiet, but I don't know if you want to keep going with this. I mean, I'm super down to answer any questions through Soren.
I think he's pretty much just sort of got like the basis of just sort of like, what do you remember? Do you know how fucking worried / pissed I was that you might have been a double agent for the dark side? And that I had to possibly experience loss after another loss.
Yeah. So asking those questions of like, what do you remember is, I'll go into it and just kind of. Well, we were walking back to the Night Sister Temple, and the sun appeared and was asking me, demanding me to get back on track, or else he'd find another way. And he threatened to take over Kis'tulias, possibly killing me in the process, and I was going too slow and dilly-dallying. And when I refused, it's almost as if he had taken over. But my mind was still my own. Everything was still happening to me. None of it was my decision. None of that.
And we were none the wiser. Griff.
Everything I said, everything I did was me. Up until a certain point. You, Shiri, Raz all went into that strange chamber. And then I attacked Kis'tulias. It wasn't until after you had all restrained me and made me throw up and put me and struck me with all these blows that I passed out. It grew so dark and so cold. I thought the sun was taking my life force and moving over to Kis'tulias. I thought I failed. That's the last thing I remember.
Well, first off, you didn't. And second, Griff, you really don't remember that much, don't you? We were getting answers from Kane, and then I heard a saber go off, and then I walked out and I saw you holding a lightsaber at Raziel's neck. Like you were trying to hold him hostage or whatever that thing was you said. Wanted to use him as a vessel, but the minute we got you down, he appeared, this son, whoever it is, in what I can only assume as just a ghost. Never thought I'd have to experience. I never thought I'd have to jot down fighting a ghost as one of my combat trials, but here we are now.
From what I understand, he's the embodiment, the spirit of one aspect of the Force. One associated with power. He is trying to come back, to find form beyond the ghostly. In that moment, I accepted that someone would have to stop him even if it was without me. I'm glad you all did. Even now I'm a little unsure that I'm actually really here. But I'm glad.
Well, if you are dead, and if we're all dead, I would have at least asked for an extra finger instead of these.
And he just sort of like notions towards his four fingers, just sort of like as like trying to lighten the mood.
What are you going to do with an extra finger?
That was
Not very many guns come with a second trigger.
Jesus Christ.
I know it was
all
a
right.
joke.
Never. I was. Never mind. I'll leave the comedy to you, Mr. Funny Man. She says, just like poking.
No,
his
it's
like,
it's good. It's a back and forth. You play with the bits. It's there. We continue it forward and lightens the mood. I appreciate you for doing that.
But how do you feel, nonetheless?
Physically, I feel fine. I think. The wonder of modern medicine, I guess. But other than the doubt and being shaken, I'm not sure.
Well, at least good, at least, that you're not, having your body possessed by a dark force side ghost thing.
and he's just rubbing his head, just sort of like, I can't believe that I'm actually saying this. Jeez Louise.
Yes,
This
that is
is
a
far too
sentence.
That is a sentence, and this has been far too much of a day.
So what now? We've obviously left Dathomir.
We left Dathomir. But we've successfully we have successfully cut away Raz's connection to Mole.
It's good.
He's cured. Mole can't reach him anymore. And
Wonderful.
on top of that, I told you about my squad member, Nova, right?
Nova's the one that Kane was talking about, correct?
Yeah. Well,
Yes, I remember slightly. It's a bit fuzzy.
she's alive.
And we're going to get her.
Yes. Yes, we are, but it's just... I know it seems simple that we can just go to Skirka Minor and just save one clone, but it's just... I know what I have to do, but I don't think I have the strength to do it.
Raz probably does. Same with
Yeah.
Shiri. Same with me. Together. Right? At least that's what I've been told. I did not think we'd ever be rid of the sun, and that was an impossibility. This great force being of immense power. And yet you all did it. Not to minimize the minimize the struggle that is ahead of us, but we've totally got this. No? Don't you think?
I really wish there was a lot more of you guys back on Camino.
You do not want more of me.
You know what I meant.
I know what you meant, yes. Are they going to be long, do you know?
It's a meeting with the Jedi Council, so
Oh, what are we doing sitting around? Let's go get something to eat. I'm starving.
yeah, you know what? Best to talk over a meal.
And I promise I'll find shoes. The first set I can get.
Good.
You can have these back.
I think it's safe. Yeah, and as we're going down, just like I'd imagine the speeder's just like right there, parked in the middle of the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just sort of like I just hop on, and just sort of like
I'm driving. Hold on.
All right. But yeah, we'll say for the sake of expediency, for if you are legitimately just buying any type of shoes, or are you trying to like go Gucci with these?
No, heck no. I'm just looking for, because I got a good pair of shoes. I like my shoes.
Yeah,
but
you
I'm not gonna go
boots.
around Coruscant. Do you know how many people walk around Coruscant? Too many.
Too many.
I'm getting shoes. I'm getting slippers.
All right.
I was gonna say, where's the nearest pair of space Crocs this man can find?
You want like a nice fur slippers, or like like any like raggedy like old
Nah,
leather?
it's just anything like a your basic ass set of loafers.
Okay, loafers. That'll run you like 25 credits.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
I'll go back and return these later.
all right, but yeah, and with that we'll fast forward over to just outside the council room, and Obi-Wan just goes, "This is about as far as I can go, Shiri, but we'll have more to discuss privately later, I'm sure."
Of course.
And she like, oh yeah, and I'll say like it's about sunset time here now in Coruscant. And Dooku will sort of lead you in like, "Come, Shiri, I don't know what has disturbed my old Padawan's apprentice so much, but I'm curious to hear about your ventures. It has been quite a while since we have had a chat. And with your new friend as well. I don't believe we had the pleasure of acquainting."
Yeah, I'm Raziel.
Dooku. Count Dooku, but I'll go by Master as well, preferably. My life on Sereno is all but a memory at this point. But please, we have much to discuss. As he sort of like step aside and motion you guys into the council chambers.
Shir'iven is going to step in. Before the door is shut, though, she kind of like looks back at Obi.
Mm-hmm.
A kind of like this apologetic look on her face before she turns back to face the council, and the doors will shut behind her.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Raz will follow Shir'iven.
All right. While you guys go in, it seems like most of the council is present. A couple of the other like less notable members are gone. Like so far, in attendance you have Dooku, Yoda, Windu, Plo Koon, and I'll say who's like the short dwarf-looking Jedi? I'm blinking.
Oh,
Gimli.
Hold on,
Did you say Gimli?
I said Gimli.
Yeah.
I want Gimli to be a Jedi. You're the
Gimli
GM. You can do whatever you want.
Hashtag make Gimli a
Saber
Jedi.
There it is,
and
Saber
Captain
axe.
Jedi Peel. He's the short
Okay.
Jedi with the long ears.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, here we. Yeah, yes, my favorite members of the Jedi Council: Plo Koon, Mace Windu, Yoda, and of course everyone's favorite short Jedi, Kermit the Frog.
Hi, oh, Kermit the Frog here.
I sense a disturbance in the force.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame, Master Windu, because I am the Senate.
Unlimited power!
But yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
It's treason, then.
Yeah, as you guys...
I need this cut. I need this cut.
As you guys come in, Yoda is just sitting across from you guys and goes,
Master Shiri, productive you have been. Thought Mandalore would be the only place you go.
I apologize for not coming straight back. We had a bit of an incident that I believe we should speak of.
oh. And like Windu like sort of pipes up and goes, indeed, we have felt it through the Force as well. Whatever you did on Dathomir, we noticed a surge. The shroud of the dark side shivered for a moment. 2 times more, one wave more distinct than the others. And Pio goes, Mr. Winder is right. As I was in my training, I felt a great disturbance throughout the Force. So, we deserve to know more about your antics, and this seems of much more importance to the Council.
Of course. After our encounter on Mandalore, we had to rush off to Dathomir because of something that was disturbing Raziel. And she looks to Raziel at that point. I believe that it would be right of Raziel himself to explain the situation. If you will allow it.
Yoda sort of like offers a hand out to Raz, or like opens like sort of puts a hand out in like a motion to for Raz to come forward. He goes like,
Come forward, Raz. Share the details, if you can.
Raz will take a glance at Shir'iven.
She gives a reassuring smile. And she does step back to stand right by him. She'll step in if need be.
And he'll look to Yoda and step more towards the center of the room.
yeah, and he'll nod.
It's... to explain why we went to Dathomir straight from Mandalore. I'm afraid it's my fault. You may be aware of my prior allegiance and how powerful the dark side is. Even after my departure, it threatened to consume me at a rapid pace. I was losing control of my own body. I was doing things I couldn't even control. If we had waited any longer, it would have been too late. I knew someone on Dathomir that could help. And I asked Shir'iven to help me get there. So please, any blame you have should be directly on me. It was my choice. I went there to go through a ritual to purge the darkness from me for good.
And the ritual did end up working. However, what you felt in the Force, that shake from the dark side, actually had to do with our friend Soren.
You see Yoda raise an eyebrow, and like the other like masters are sort of like some are conversing amongst themselves a little bit, but they let you speak.
Now, before coming back here, I had made sure that there were no traces left within Soren, and he is currently now resting in our medical bay. But on our last few days on Mandalore, we were told that after our mission on Duxon, the spirit of the sun invaded his body. And he became possessed while we were on Dathomir. Raziel actually stopped the spirit. I don't know where he could be now. But that quiver came from when Raziel defeated him.
All of the masters in the room, especially like Dooku behind, you see Dooku behind you sort of give like an eyebrow raise, and then a small little smile. Then all the other masters and the council members in the room are just sort of conversing to each other. And Yoda goes,
Sure of you, the son this is, hath not been seen in thousands of years, has he?
We're sure.
Positive. Same likeness and everything as that temple statue that we saw when we were on Duxon.
It's the same statue I came across on Duxon. And it's the same one that possessed Soren.
and like Windu pipes up like, and was this the same entity that took over yourself while you were visiting that system?
Yes. The very same.
Soren is resting right now, but I'm sure that he would be more than willing to talk to you all on what the Sun's plans were. You can see for yourself that he's not infected by him anymore.
Windu pipes up. I will confront Soren myself and discuss with him these matters. I have more experience than other members of the council with dealing with inner demons of the dark side. And I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Thank you, Master.
And, Yoda goes on.
Agree with this, I do. But Shir'iven, stay in Coruscant for a while you must. Rest you need. Guidance your Padawan desires if she desire to become a Jedi Knight she has.
I was already way ahead of you, Master Yoda. And she offers a small smile towards him. I don't think we're going anywhere for quite some time.
And Peel goes, see to it that if you do have any further operations outside of matters of the Grand Army of the Republic, that it is run by the Council first and foremost.
Yes. I will make sure of it.
Like he'll nod. And, yeah, the rest of them goes,
Anything else to share, have you?
Was there anything
actually,
else?
Oh, yeah, the vision.
That's right.
Shir'iven and Raz talked about that.
Yeah.
you gonna share about the vision?
Yeah.
Great.
Why you gotta say it like that?
There is one more thing, actually. You all recall when I first came back, I spoke to you of this vision that I had of my Padawan D-Gag being pulled back by some dark entity.
Remember this well, I do. Yes.
Raz had his own few visions. that we believe might need to be discussed.
And when you say that, Dooku sort of comes over behind like,
If I may be so bold, masters, the boy is clearly tired. He needs his rest, and the Master Shiri as well. They had a long journey, towing from 2 systems, and quite a lot has happened. We must focus on the positive. That thanks to their assistance, Mandalore is now aligned with the Republic as it should be.
and like,
I don't mind being tired. It's important.
Master, I appreciate your concern, but this is quite detrimental.
and Yoda goes,
Agree with them, I do, Master Dooku. Let them speak. They will.
and he just sort of like grimaces a bit and goes,
Of course, Master.
and he let you have the floor again.
While we were on our way back to... Was it on our... It was on our way to Dathomir we were talking about it, right?
No, it was after the ritual.
That's right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good.
After Raziel's ritual of separating himself from Maul, 2 visions were brought up. One of... Oh, go ahead. You go, sorry.
Okay. Oh, you're good. And both involve one particular person. He goes by the name Darth Sidious.
All like the masters are like talking to each other. Like you see like Plo Koon talking to Peel, Windu sort of like looking to Yoda in concern, and Dooku just sort of there, just not looking too pleased.
But one vision in particular that alarmed us also happened to do with Degag. It involves her dying and getting shot down.
Shut down. A Jedi Knight. A Jedi as proficient as the Padawan?
Yes.
Did it show that the clones were the ones that shot
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Viper
and
and
you can
other commandos. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see Raz his lips just tighten into a thin line as he's just kind of struggles to say this next part.
Shiri puts a hand on his shoulder and gives a reassuring look. It's all right. They deserve to know.
Right. He gives a small nod and continues. She was shot down by a group of clones. What was most surprising, though, was they brought up a hologram of Darth Sidious, congratulating them, and to hunt down more Jedi.
And like all the masters suddenly just look more concerned, and like Dooku like looks especially surprised, like,
Oh my, this is outrageous. It is not possible. The clones were made to fight for the Republic. It is highly unlikely that they could turn on us.
and
As Dooku was just texting behind his back, just like, Master, they found out
Yeah.
we need a better strategy.
and Yoda,
Oh, okay.
yeah, Yoda just was about to say,
Know so little about the clones we do. Treachery. The dark side shrouds over the war. Their true intentions, we do not know. Continue.
It would be best, as Raz and I were actually speaking, that a mission should be carried out to Camino at some point to figure out more about the making of the clones, what goes into it. This could be the way that we prevent that from happening.
I don't believe the clones are capable of such an act. They've aided us. They've aided you. This far. My concern is Sidious. Along with Maul, he was the first person who brought me to the dark side. And if my visions show him orchestrating this, something else is at play. And I have a bad feeling about it.
They all just sort of look to each other, and Plo Koon pipes up.
It is very troubling if this is all true.
Raz, go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
And I'll say,
okay.
I'll say with advantage because Shir'iven is there helping you.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Persuasion. Come on.
Pretty good.
Thank God for advantage.
Poggers.
Yeah, boy.
I was gonna say
25, okay.
I was gonna say natural one. Yoda speaks of, quite sus, young Raziel.
Sussy baka.
You sassy little baka.
God.
A sus lord.
God.
How do you notice? Master Palpatine vented an admin. Are you sure? Absolutely.
All right. Plo Koon sort of pipes up and goes,
I agree with Master Shiri that we could inform the Jedi Shang-Chi that to keep a close eye on these clones. If anything is suspicious, she will let us know. She will let us know immediately.
and Dooku sort of pipes and goes,
If it is true what the boy is saying, then perhaps I should come along to ensure that her investigation goes swimmingly.
Wow.
Plo Koon sort of goes like,
A very kind offer of you, Dooku. Though I think Shang-Chi might handle this on her own.
what the fuck is that sound effect?
I hate it.
But yeah.
But yeah.
Continue, sorry.
Well, yeah, and Yoda goes on like,
A matter to discuss later. Your other vision, Raz. Please.
Right.
She kind of, at the mention of that, Shir'iven starts shrinking back. Like, her cloak is falling over her body, but under it, like, she's clutching at her arms and hugging herself, just... She's uncomfortable.
Yeah, Raz notices, and he kind of gives a apologetic look before he continues. My second vision. Oh, go.
She nods towards him, like, you know, it's okay.
Okay. My second vision also involved Sidious. He was in the Jedi Temple, addressing two people he dubbed his First Inquisitors. No clue what they are, but they rose and identified themselves as Soren and Shir'iven. And at that, he kind of shrinks a little uncomfortable, kind of wincing at his own words.
yeah. And all the Jedi in the room are immediately, like, locking eyes on you, Sherry. And, like, you see Yoda just scratching his chin.
Most concerning this is. Oh, a close eye we will keep on Soren and Shir'iven. Protected they must be. Fall to the dark side. they cannot.
Again, I don't believe they're in the wrong. My distrust goes to Sidious. If he shows up twice in both of my visions, this can't be a coincidence. And he's not one to underestimate.
And Master Peel sort of pipes up and goes,
And do you believe you will be able to identify this Darth Sidious if you were to see him or sense his essence?
Did you even get like a feel or look at him other than
was
like
gonna-
the cloaked figure?
I was gonna say, like, out of character, would I?
no.
I mean, I vaguely know, like, his cloaked figure form, but would I be able to, like, sense him or, like,
It's
identify that?
he's got to cast something like really powerful, and like even on Coruscant, but like the dark side, like there's a shroud pretty much on everywhere. So you'd have to pretty much he'd have to either do something using either his max power or like very high, or it's like you could probably like tell maybe by the look on the cloak if you were like to see it and hear the voice and everything, but as of right now you can't. There's no definite if you had seen him before, there's no way to tell.
Okay. So, yeah, with that, he'll go. Unfortunately, most of my time with him, I was very young. I don't think I'd be able to get a solid grasp on his force. I only know he wore a shrouded dark cloak. And he sounded old. But that's all I know. All of how I would be able to identify him. At least right now.
And I'll say Windu sort of picks up, or no, Plo Koon will pick up on your vibe, Shiri, and be like,
Master Shiri, do you have any suggestions as to what we should do with this information?
We need to keep guarded from anyone outside of the temple. We should deal with the war matters, but other than that, just keep to ourselves. There's no telling who could be listening, who could try to get in. Just anything to prevent that from happening.
and Yoda pipes up and goes,
Agree. Trust to individuals. Very careful we must be. In times of war, not know who we can share trust is all the more in question. All the more in question it is.
and Winter will go, if there's anything else you have to share that would be importance to us, please do share it now.
Truthfully, other than everything we just told you, there's nothing else.
Shall I inform Master Yaktul of what the Council has learned?
Yes, please.
And your Padawan?
She deserves to know.
See
I need
this,
her
I do.
to be ready. If the worst happens, I do not want her to perish. If this vision concerns her, then she deserves to know.
And Windu sort of steps up. Then it is decided, then. I will
I will converse with Soren at a later date, and in the meantime, put out a distress signal to all Jedi to be on guard around their clones. At once we will do this. May the Force be with us all.
And Count Dooku like sort of bows, and you hear him like sort of whisper,
And with you, my master.
and they all like sort of bow off and begin
That's
heading
weird.
into the room.
Dooku sassy baka.
Wow.
Do Soren, Raziel and I pick up on how he said that or nah?
Go
Yeah,
ahead and
what
make an insight check. Each
Oh
of you,
boy.
or one
Advantage? Advantage?
let's do advantage then.
Oh,
Okay.
One of you have it with advantage, or each of you individually?
Hold on. Raz, what is your
Just do each.
insight?
It's 0. So
Okay, I'll do advantage because I have a set +7.
Can we
oh
single-handedly
yeah, let's do
stop-
that.
Can we single-handedly stop
26.
Revenge of the Sith right here?
Yes.
Oh my god, with a 21 on the other side.
Okay, I gotta pull.
Good lord, what is happening in there?
Changing history? What?
Execute Order 66.
But
Fuck no!
Hold on,
What
hold
does,
on. I'm just finding the thing, because I have to roll against this. There was a
ahead.
chance.
26.
I swear to god.
here's why are you rolling
Kis'tulias! It's Kis'tulias! He's the Sith Lord! Oh good god! We were wrong this whole time!
Okay. I'm
Do
almost...
do.
Where is he? He's almost there. I'm coming.
Order 69. Nice.
There he is. There he is. What's his thing? Wow. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he beat it?
How does I don't think a 13 total.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You could sense there was the tiniest bit of malice or like a hint of hatred in there.
Shiri kind of like, there's a questioning glance. Like obviously her back is turned to Dooku, but there is a questioning glance lingering on her face. She's definitely speaking to Raziel about this.
Yeah. He would notice too. He doesn't look directly at Dooku, but you can
Yeah.
see him tense up slightly.
Yeah. When she comes up from her bow, she looks to the rest of the council. Now, thank you for hearing us out. We should rest up though, and I should check in on Soren to see if he's doing all right. Please excuse me.
And he'll just sort of like Yoda will just sort of be on his cane. So I'll get to you.
Rest now you must, child. Missed you very much, I did. Glad to hear you safely returned. I am. Very worried I am for the Jedi.
We are very worried too, Master. But now that we know the dangers that could come in the future, I'm sure we'll be prepared.
Converse with your friends, you must. No longer on the field of battle to stress you. You are.
Yes, Master.
And
And
he'll like
Oh, go
get
ahead.
on his cane and like get into his little chair and fly over to his quarters, and all the other Jedi sort of walk by, and Raz, you get a little look from a thumbs up from Windu as he comes by.
Aww.
Or
Aww.
I'll say
Not-
more of like a subtle wink, or just like close
You mean not
eyes.
finger guns?
No. Windu's way too cool for
he's
finger
too
guns.
He's too stoic. He's too stoic for that.
Yeah.
But hey, ooh, Master Windu approved.
Oh, so wait, he gives me like a wink or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just like he'll be like the last one to leave, and I'll say you're the only one who catches it. He just goes a little dink your way. Yeah.
He'll
God.
he'll return like a quick smile.
Anakin
It's very brief,
wishes.
but he can see.
Yeah. And I'll say you guys also got texts from Soren and Viper if you guys wanted to meet up for Space Quinoa. Or what was it? Yeah, like basically like if you guys want, like they texted you on your communicators where they would be if you would like to have a meal. It's approaching, it's sunset's pretty much, yeah, it's still nearing like the end of the sunset. If you guys would like to meet up at the nearest diner, and wherever Soren and Viper are.
Space Denny's.
Space Denny's.
Hey.
Basically Dex's.
Sounds like Dex's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I need to pull up the full name.
Did he just say he's gonna pull out Dex's stats? Are we gonna battle Dex? What?
No, Dex is good.
All right.
He's done nothing.
Okay, it's called yeah, it's just Dexter's Diner. Just making sure.
Hell.
Wait a minute, is my little droid coming with us? By the way, I just realized.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
R7.
Is R7 with us?
I'll say like R7 was like told to like wait by the ship, but if you want him to come along, you could give him the order to.
I would like him to come along
Aw.
because it's a bonding time.
It is dinner with family.
And, like he'll give like the little salute and just like follow you. He'll give like he does when PPA does with a thumbs up at the match.
Aww.
That's too good. That's too good. Fucking god damn it.
Yeah.
Come along, R7.
Yeah. And yeah, you guys will hop on, hit your transport and get yourself over to Dex's Diner. And
insert Seinfeld theme here.
and yeah, like yeah, I'll say like it was pretty. I'll say like it was pretty uneventful for Soren and Viper while you guys were chilling there. Pretty much like a dead night, and then Dex sort of like just not even asking you many questions. Droid maid sort of gives you droid waitress sort of gives you all drinks. You pay like dirt amount of credits for it, but
we're loaded. We're still loaded, Your Honor. It just
but yeah, and he sees Shir'iven and goes, "Hey, Shiri! Oh, I heard a lot about you from your friend Obia. How's he doing, by the way? It's been far too long since he's come by these parts."
You cut out a little. What friend did you mention?
Your friend Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. How's he doing?
He's doing all right. We just got back from our mission on Mandalore, so I really haven't had much of a chance to speak with him.
Yeah, I heard about Mandalore. Congratulations on that. Getting them on our side. Oh, we're gonna give it to those sippies real good. He says like with one hand like getting all excited and the other hand like cleaning up a glass. Like,
thank you.
Name anything you want on the house. I'll fix you up a real good drink if you want something. I can imagine being one of those Jedi Knights. Oh, you must be working up a hell of an appetite.
I'll tell you what then, Dex. You surprise me with something you think I would like.
I read you loud and clear, Master Jedi, and your new friend there too. Food's on the house. Anything for people fighting for the Republic.
And when he goes off to do his thing, Shuri smiles at him, and she looks to Raz before eyeing around the bar. The moment she sees Soren, her face widen, like her eyes widen.
Oh yeah.
And she does that quick little walk, you know what I mean? Like that mom sort of like, what the fuck are you doing?
You should be in bed resting.
Rez, yeah, as soon as he sees Soren, he does not have that look, but his eyes do go wide, and he's like, Soren? And he walks over.
What on earth are you doing out of bed?
And at that point, Soren, like mid burger bite, is like, looks up. puts the burger down, grabs a napkin, puts an entire mouthful of burger into the napkin, and then stands up and just if it's cool, goes into to bring Shiri into a hug, like a very tight hug.
Shiri's like, she's doing that raving little thing as he's getting up and doing all that. She's just, you've worried us sick. You've been in a coma for 3 days. Now you have the nerve to just show up, not even wait for, and then she stops the moment he hugs her, and she hugs him tightly back,
and on the table you see Viper just on his third cup of Java juice, just sort of I gave him the same earful too. Patch tried to get him back into medbay 3 times. I tried twice.
That's awesome.
Is he still wearing a jacket, no shirt underneath?
Yep.
Yeah. Raz will pipe up, and all this time you're still not fully dressed.
Shiri realizes this, and she just sighs and pulls away, and she just kind of pulls off her cloak before giving it to him.
And Soren's going to look over the shoulder over at Raz, and also go in for a hug as well. Just, I'm so sorry.
Raz kind of pauses in place, but then he hugs back, kind of warm and as comforting as he can. It's okay. You're okay. We're all okay.
You need rest, though, Soren. We're concerned for you after all that happened.
And you see R7 roll up to Soren and be like, and in binary you understand Soren that is saying that R7 is is this the guy who's causing all this trouble? Because I can zap him for you.
Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him.
I'm gonna go. I'll just still hugging Raz. I'll just go recon. Watch that one.
Hey, don't. He's with us.
And recon comes out of your jacket and goes
Acknowledgement. Possible hostile. R7 astromech unit.
No.
And you see the R7 pull out a knife from inside the little switchway.
He's got a knife.
And he goes and it goes anytime, old man.
Oh
shit! Shiri,
oh my god.
Shiri, as this is I
love it.
I love this.
The moment she hears hostile, Shiri's just whoa. No, wait. This is my droid, R7. It was a gift from Patch and the others upon our arrival. R7, this is Soren, Recon, and Viper.
Puts the...
And I understand all that, right?
He says first it was damn straight I'm her droid, and then as
I love this one so much.
As as you're going through the names and going into recon, he puts the knife away and he's we'll take it outside another time, old man.
Oh my god!
And
wow, so much sass.
And
our units are just a bunch of sass boys. I love it.
And recon sort of hovers over to your ear, Soren, and goes
Master, permission to activate self-destruct when alone with the droid.
Permission denied.
What? But begging, Master, please.
No.
Shiri can overhear all of this, and she's just looking at Recon, just Recon.
Acknowledgement? Yes, Master Jedi.
No.
Oh.
And like,
And-
sort of, like and then like he hovers back in the jacket and like R7 goes like serves you right.
And as Raz is still hugging Soren, just like patting him on the back, he witnesses all this and goes, "Why are droids so hostile?"
Hostile again.
You and it'll pull back and I mean, I don't know. It's just so good to see everyone. I thought we were all
We were
goners.
dead? Yeah.
At least
That's-
me. I thought I was gone.
Yeah, like that's ever gonna happen. I'm sure you have questions, but you might. Why don't you sit down? I don't know. I mean, Viper, did you tell him what happened?
Yep.
Okay, so you're more caught up than I thought. Yeah, we're alive. You're free from the sun. I took care of him. Made sure I got the last blow in personally.
Apparently, it was enough to cause a ripple within the dark side of the Force. It shrunk back. A lot of Jedi could even feel it.
Look at you, Raz.
I should warn you, though. Master Windu will be speaking to you later to figure out what the sun wanted with you. He's not coming in as, like, an interrogation or anything. We made sure that it was just a one-on-one talk.
And this Master Windu is a big deal.
Part of the Jedi Council. He has concerns because of the sun's influence. What he wanted.
And Soren is quietly nodding in affirmation.
I'll speak to you later within the week. We figured that you could use a few more days of rest. I still insist upon that. But
Yeah. Sure. I just am very, very hungry. As you know, talking to Viper here, I realized I was more hungry than I thought.
no, it's fine.
You said 3 days.
Yes, we honestly left just a few hours after you fell. Viper rushed you to the ship. I put you on medical watch. We flew to Coruscant, and you were up probably just a few hours after we landed.
Okay. Well, it could have been worse. 3 days is not that long. I feel fine. I feel tired, but overall I feel fine. But if you think it's best...
More than likely, Master Windu just wants to know why the sun possessed you. Why he would show himself after all these years.
His guess is as good as mine, but I'll make sure to let Master Windu know about that.
I would tell him the talk about what he whispered to you while we were on Mandalore. Mace Windu has dealt with the dark side of the Force, more skilled than any Jedi that I know. You can trust him.
Okay. Sure. I just want to get it over with.
I'll let him know that you are up in the morning. If he chooses to let you rest, then I insist that you rest. He'll come when he is ready to.
Until then, rest up, eat, don't worry until we have to go on our next mission. We're on Coruscant until Havoc Squad comes anyway. That's gonna be for quite some time, right, Viper?
Huh? Yeah. Just like another sip of the Java juice. He's just
He's tired.
He's tired. He had to explain. He had to give a lot of exposition over the course of 2 hours, and also be the consoling, emotional one, which he's not so good at.
Yeah, and in that moment, Dex sort of comes up and be like, "I got your surprise dish here," and he like sort of brings out like a very beautifully cut up and filleted Naboo carp with some little
Ooh.
yeah, so like some little lettuce leaves and like a little flower on top, and yeah, the equivalent of like a gin and tonic for you,
Aw.
Shuri.
Ooh, Dex
Thank-
breaking out the good stuff.
Dex, you always surprise me. So many wonderful things.
Obi-Wan's been quite chatty about you, and so from our old times, and my old brain, I still remember a couple of details here and there. Enjoy your meal. Stay as long as you like, at least until closing, but we'll be
Of
out a
course,
little
Dad.
bit.
Of course, promise.
Sort of shuffles on back.
But, and she kind of looks back to Viper and Soren. Until then, we all deserve a good rest. We've been gone for more than a week, dealt with several battles back to back. We could use a break.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there.
Same.
Seconded. Well, third or fourth to that. Fourthed? Whatever. I too agree.
From the hell we faced, downtime sounds pretty good right now.
And with that, Shuri holds up her gin and tonic to the group. Well then, here's to a successful 2 missions.
Yeah, and Soren will clink the glass with his burger.
So,
She kind of like pulls back and she sees like a little ketchup smear on the glass and she just kind of laughs it off.
so
You're-
uncivilized.
Here, here.
Yeah, I
Clink
like
to
that. I like that imagery. I think we can end it off on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still
Heck
plenty of
yeah.
But yeah, that is wow. Holy shit. Ooh. I don't know what y'all are gonna do next time, but man, I fear. I am feeling
Well, I'm
fear.
ready. I'm ready for angst with Shiri and Obi. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
oh
ready
yeah, I have
for-
not
and
forgotten
I'm-
about that. That's what we're opening with next week.
And I'm ready for DGEG time.
I'm crying in the
I
club
want to
right
see
now.
what's going on with Nova.
Yeah, Nova will be soon, I promise.
Oh, and ready to talk to Shuri about Dooku being sus.
Yeah, that's another
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yep.
More than likely, before Shiri and Raz go to bed tonight, they are going to talk.
Yeah, oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
All
The tea
right.
is spilling.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna spill so much fucking tea, but yeah, that's gonna be it for the session today, everybody. We should be back next week with more of these adventures, and good lord. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least, but yeah, we'll go around the table again, just signing off, saying where people can follow us and keep up to date with our antiques. As for myself, starting with me, hi, I Kevin. I go my K Couto VA on most places on the social medias. Yeah, we appreciate everybody, all the new followers in the raids tonight. Thank you so much. I did not anticipate any of that. What a way to come back. But yeah, you can follow along with the VODs linked in the Twitch down below, or if you're watching from the VODs, hi. But yeah, just stay up to date on usually just I'll usually post in events if we're a go for the week or not. But yeah, that is about what I have. Any other voiceover announcements I'll probably make. I hopefully will have some before the year's over. We'll see if NDAs are kind to me, but yeah. And next down the line, we have our boy Soren.
What's up? Hello, my name is Christian, best known as Kappa across the internet, and I played Soren, the one who's dead.
Internally.
Internally. But he's back.
Internally.
He's back, better than ever, I think. Maybe, we'll see. Almost dying and having your body possessed and all that stuff is very traumatic and changes people. So, one, I want to say self-care. Make sure that you are keeping yourself safe, because this was definitely a journey for me. And I'm glad that we got to explore some of the fallout of what that kind of stuff does to someone. So there's that. You can find me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris, where I have posts about TTRPG stuff and other things that I find funny or clever or related to the stuff that I care about. Something that's really cool that's happening is I'm going to be on Super Dylan's channel starting August 21st for Lost Across the Fence, a short campaign. I think it's going to be about 5, maybe 6 sessions, set in the world of the Emery Wars by Claudio Coheed of Coheed and Cambria. Because if you didn't know that, Coheed and Cambria, their entire discography and music is tied to the story of the Emery Wars. So check that out. Apparently, it's super cool, and I can't wait to get into it. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say one of their songs was featured in the trailer for 9, the movie about the little Stitch dolls.
Yeah, that one. That's the one people remember.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. And so that's the thing that I'm most excited about. But if you can't catch us on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. EST on Super Dylan's channel, you can also find me on the podcast Roads Uncharted, the first actual play podcast set in the Genesis system. Anywhere you can find your favorite podcasts. Again, Roads Uncharted, and anything that Friends Who Roll Dice. Oh, Friends Who Roll Dice. That's right, Friends Who Roll Dice. I'm the pink-haired one at Friends Who Roll Dice. We are doing a charity celebration alongside BIPOC Vamp Day. So if you don't know, people of color are cosplaying and streaming all these things surrounding vampire lore and games and all that stuff, and we are going to be participating in that in a charity stream weekend for donating to increase access to clean water. I don't know if we have the organization just yet, but we do have information, so check out at Friends Roll Dice on Twitter for more information about that.
Yeah. And next
so many things.
Yeah,
I'm done.
So many, all the things. And next down the line, we have Raz.
Hello, Tati here. I played Raz, getting all the feels and emotions out this session, and getting into more next session, and weeding out the sussy bakas. Anyways, you can also find me on the Twitters at Tati the VA, where I post updates on voice acting, audio mixing, D&D related stuff, all that jazz. Aside from Revenge of the Crit, you can also follow me for updates on the World of Eris campaign every Saturdays at 4 p.m. PST. We're kind of going back and forth between the times, but it's currently then at the moment. I play a Lizardfolk Barbarian. It's a fun time. Curse of Strahd every Thursday at 7 p.m. PST. We're getting closer to the end of the campaign, so tune in if you want to see what we do next. Yeah, that's about it for me.
All right, next down the line, we have Shir'iven.
Hello, I am Jinkles, and I play Shir'iven. You can find me at lovejinkles on twitter.com, where I post memes galore, any voice acting stuff, and any small rants about my morning shifts if you need to hear that. You can also find me on Jinxed VT, which is my VTuber. I'm actually getting back into VTubing this weekend. On Friday around 7 o'clock Eastern time, I will be streaming Dead by Daylight with my friend Ray, and we will be doing it as a send-off to the Stranger Things EP. EP. The Stranger Things.
Right, that's leaving. Fuck.
Yeah, because that's leaving. We want to give a send-off because I'm a Nancy main. Ray is a Steve main. We thought it'd be funny. And then on Saturday, I will also be streaming again, where I'm going to be playing Bratz Rock Angels, which is going to make you laugh about my fucking childhood. Anyway, follow me again on Love Jinkles or Jinx VT. You can find me there.
And next up, we have our good boy, Viper.
Hey all, Chase here. Yeah, you can follow me over at the Chase Spec and on the Twitters and just Chase Spec on YouTube. A lot of secret behind the scenes stuff that I can't share right now, but whoo boy, when it drops, it's gonna be a fun time. The one thing I can really mention at the time being that is actually out, actually just sort of like launched right when the campaign just started, is episode 3 of the audio drama, The Bellow of Brittle Stars, just came out. Me and a bunch of other voice actors are in it. It is a very creepy, very isolated sci-fi audio drama that is very, very tense, unlike Star Wars. So if you're looking for some very just sort of like, if you're looking for, I want to say, a sci-fi on the lines of, say, Gravity, the movie starring that movie, definitely check it out. That is The Bellow of Brittle Stars, and you can follow that on Twitter at Causeway Stray. That is CAUSEWAYSTRAY. Causeway Stray, The Bellow of Brittle Stars audio drama. And will I get back to streaming? I don't know, but I'm working on it. Eventually.
Yeah,
I promise.
For sure. And
anyway, back to you, Kevin.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, our lovely guest, Logan.
Oh, so am I not humble? I was about to be humble.
I was gonna say humble, but I was like, wait, if I say, is that an insult? I was like, just say Logan.
Hello, I am Logan Laidlaw, a voice actor and professional TTRPG content creator. You can, first of all, it's been a whole lot of fun being on and portraying Kis'tulias and reminding everyone of the value of found family, which is maybe the one thing he had to say at any given time. And
somewhere in this known universe, Vin Diesel is watching this right now and nodding his head.
Kis'tulias, if you ever need him, he will fly through space in a car with wings.
His space Dodge Charger.
Yep.
And he's riding with fucking The Rock on his shotgun.
I freaking knew you were gonna bring a Vin Diesel joke here.
I just want that in a fucking Furious 7, the battle against Vin Diesel and Jason Statham. Just fucking want to know the thing about space fights. The space always wins.
You can find me on Twitter at the Azure Crow. You can find a bunch of my voice work scattered in a lot of places, including Something Winnie Entertainment's various parodies, including Project Mouthwash's various parodies, certain animated series that I'm heavily NDA'd about that I've wanted to talk about for about 2 years and can't, as well as a bunch of other things that if you keep track with my Twitter, you'll find out about. And if you want to purchase any of the stuff that I've made for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, which is a catalog of 72 plus products at this point, then feel free to check out my Drive-Thru RPG. Beyond that, you can catch me as the DM of every Saturday game for Nat19 Official on Twitch, as well as a player on the bi-weekly Thursday game, and a DM for the other bi-weekly Thursday game on the same channel.
Very nice. Thanks again for coming by. Wow, Dathomir kind of really is especially insane with you hopping on board, and hopefully look forward to having you at the table again, or I join your table again. That could be we could lead to some fun times. But
who knows what could happen? I'll never tell in a form that commits me to it on stream.
But yeah, thanks again everybody for coming by, for watching. We really appreciate the support. Remember to stay safe, wash your hands, get vaxxed, protect yourself. We love you all so very much, and remember, as always, may the rolls be with you. Good night.
Did you roll 2 nat 20s in the chat?
Just looking for the Ray Kaylee. Much love.
Found family.